Alright, sorry about that, folks. We got a little bit of a delayed start here. But no worries, we'll get right into it. I'll be joined very shortly by the great Jethro Tex. He's just starting up his equipment. But for now, we actually missed the first few turns, but it looks like we got Control Warrior Yoti 4. Yoti? Yeah, sure. Yoti 4 versus Clown JP. Ooh. Interesting play number 5. So Yeti Power Word Shield, not the hardest for Warrior to deal with. Let's see what he does here. Armor's up. Okay. Going for the shield slam and hitting the face. It's fine. Looks like he wants to turn out the earthen. Okay. The Cabal is a pretty realistic play here, so it looks like, I guess he wanted to get something on the field. If he had just left the 2-2 on there, it can get Cabaled. But I still wouldn't be surprised to see that. Okay. Looks like he thought stole an Armor Smith. Not the greatest thought steal. Oh, looks like that over there. Hello. What's up, man? So, yeah, we're live. Started a little late. But, yeah, you can go ahead and check out the stream on Japan Esports 2.
Alright.
So what time is it for you over there in Toronto?
7:20.
7:20 in the morning?
Yeah. Totally didn't just wake up. Didn't go to bed 4 hours ago.
Oh, perfect.
Ooh, Warrior versus Priest.
Yeah. I've seen... we actually missed the first 4 plays, but last play was like a Yeti to Power Word Shield, and then the Warrior shield slammed it into weapon, and the counter play on the Priest's part was to drop an Armor Smith and Thought Steal on turn 6.
Mm-hmm.
And then his turn 7 was the Spectral Knight.
Okay, so is the Spectral Knight his? Because I don't usually see that in...
No, Spectral Knight. Well, he might have
Yeah.
Thought Stole it, actually. It's possible.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering. Because you usually don't see that because you can't heal it.
Yeah. Oh, interesting. Silenced the Sludge Belter. And the YOLO Rag.
I can always get on some Rolo Rag.
Nice. Shreds the armor. But that is going to get executed so fast.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. Goes with a Gorhal.
Oh, never mind. He's got lethal. Yeah.
That's that too. That's also another thing.
I played Arena the other day and drafted 3 Gorehals. It was pretty awesome.
That's
Everyone...
how you win Arena.
Yeah.
You have so much board control now.
And it's like 21 damage. Like... It's
Yeah.
so funny. I had it in every single opening hand, and then just like for my finisher, they'd be at like 15 health, and I'd use Gorehowl to the face, and they'd be like, "Well, that was a waste," and then I just use another Gorehowl the next turn. 11 win deck.
I had Gorehowl plus upgrade. It's like that's the best thing ever. Now I have Face Hunt or Face Warrior.
Oh my god, yeah, because you hit him twice, right? For 8 and then 7. That's 15 damage. Brutal. Well, that was a quick game. I can actually load up the entry list here. I went ahead and took a screenshot. It's very nicely laid out for you guys, as you can see. We'll just throw that in the middle there.
You have organization.
Yeah, I know. I came slightly more prepared than last time.
That's good.
Okay, so we'll turn that off. But yeah, it looks like for the first hour or so, it's going to be these guest matches for Yoti 4. So we're going to get to watch him play.
Oh, I was hoping for some Zoo actually. I want to see Zombie Chow and Zoo.
Yeah.
Zombie Chow in like and at the beginning of Zoo, it just seems really tough to deal with. That's a 2-3. You have to like And you don't get any immediate benefit from killing it like from the beginning.
Yeah, it's so good for board control, right? You just use them
Yeah,
to like set up your zoo board.
exactly.
I really like what Amaz is doing with it with the Akanai. He'll do it
Mm.
for like turn 7, I think you can do it, but or no, turn
Oh yeah,
6.
because then his passive will like hurt you now.
It'll do it's 10 burst damage plus a like 4 damage AoE.
Yeah, if you do the circle. Oh, that's so good.
It's but like you need a lot of cards to do it. But it's a cool finisher. I would like to see like an aggro priest that just does like you run like 2 mind blasts and just like burst them down to like 10 health, and then turn 7 you just do that combo.
That'd be hilarious. Oh,
Oh
mad
man.
scientist. Oh right, mage got a bunch of new cards too.
Yeah, the
I'm
mad
still a bit slow
scientist.
on this.
The fact that it's like onto the field and not like into your hand makes it really like I don't even know if I like it. It's so RNG.
I forget it's what is it? I haven't like looked up the new cards because they did just come out
Yeah.
yesterday, I think.
So it's
So
death. It's just death rattle, and like when it dies, it puts a random secret from your deck onto the battlefield.
yeah,
Which is like if you actually ran like instead of running 2 of these and 2 of these, if you ran like one of like 3 different kinds of secrets. You run like one counterspell, one vaporize, one ice barrier or whatever, one mirror
mm,
image. Then like that card just becomes this like impossible to deal with thing. It's just like
yeah.
But I guess if you only ran one type of secret, you could just kind of use it that way.
Yeah. Oh, he has the double taunt now. So where handlock shines.
Hmm.
Just super taunt city.
I
You
think
also have to.
duplicate. Have you seen duplicate card?
Oh yeah, duplicate's cool.
Sorry to interrupt your train of thought there.
Yeah. There's so many like cool cards now.
Yeah, there
I
are a
don't have
lot of cool
I don't
cards.
have the gold to unlock the wings though, because I
Oh,
haven't played that much arena.
looks like he's going for it. Yeah, I tried yesterday to earn a bunch of gold. I got 11 wins, and then I played another game right after it and just went like 3-3. It was so sad.
Yeah.
Just did not craft a single good card.
Mhm.
Okay, it looks like he wants to sack his 2/2 and get a secret on the field, but I don't know.
He's
Like,
probably looking. He's probably thinking about fire blasting as well. That's probably what that giant arrow is.
yep,
There it is.
gets a 3/3 out of it, and he decides to pop the egg.
Yeah, I agree with that. You can also
No,
freeze it if
you
you. Oh
freeze it.
no.
I was
Hmm.
yeah, he could freeze it and then ping it next turn, but decides to leave it alive. It doesn't trade with anything on the board
Yeah, it
particularly
doesn't give
well.
too much like. If he tries to get the mana worm out, which seems pretty crucial. I mean, he is. He's like risking mortal coil, but at the same time, it's whatever.
Yeah,
Something I always forget versus handlock is player. Is to play around mountain giants. I'm like, I have damage. Let me hit him.
yeah, you don't want to get them to like 10 health. This is the free
Yeah.
mountain giants. Yeah, see the 2/2 makes sense. Then you get the secret on the board. The three
Mhm.
one is whatever. Like, what other targets are there to silence though in the mage deck? Like, the
Mm,
water elementals, I guess, pretty key. But yeah, I'm thinking that's like a pretty one of the only decent silent targets.
yeah, I'm not
Silence.
sure what the new mages run, so I wouldn't be too too keen on what you would silence.
It doesn't really
Yeah, so he's
matter
gonna
if
go silence it.
yeah, it doesn't really matter if the warlock gets frozen either.
Mhm.
Okay,
Oh, loses the doom guard.
so that 4/1 gets pinged down instantly.
Hmm.
I don't think anyone, and then trade the 1/1 for the 2/1. 5 mana though. I'm not really sure what kind of mage this is.
Yeah, I guess it's just. I guess it's just like regular board or mid-range mage with a bit of like with just the new cards.
I
Seems a
like.
lot more board controlly.
I want to see the duplicate leper gnome mage that beats you down.
Face mage.
You just
Phage.
you kill the leper gnome and get 2 more leper gnomes to deal with. The phage,
Oh
yeah.
man. Yeah.
Turn 6, the Siphon Soul classic, but there's nothing good to Siphon Soul.
Oh,
Oh,
Shadow Flame too, just in case he has any big creatures.
he's dead to like. Well, I guess he did already use 1 fireball. It's only 6 mana to 12 health though.
Oh, and he gets Lothab.
That shuts down. Well, Mountain Giant. He's
Oh,
gonna.
there it is. That's what I was gonna say. He needs a taunt.
Oh, he didn't tap first. Interesting. Okay, yeah. Checking for Mirror Entity. That's fine.
I feel like he might as well. Well, I guess he wants to play around Pyroblast, possibly. He already used one Fireball, so he can't be dead to two Fireballs.
Yeah, but it's turn 7. Like, he doesn't really have to worry
Yeah.
about that for 3 more turns. You might
Oh
want
my
to start
goodness,
beating
I
him down.
completely forgot.
Yeah, Pyroblast's pretty
He's
expensive.
preparing ahead. He's preparing.
Yeah.
For the man, that's how good Mind Blast is. 2 Mind Blast, 4 mana, 10 damage.
Oh
Then
my gosh.
Pyroblast, 10 mana, 10 damage. Like, Mind Blast value.
It's such a good card, right?
Yeah. It's such a double good card.
Okay, Flame Strike and trade the Lothab. Okay, so that's going to get pinged down next turn. I don't think... If he didn't tap... Well, he has to tap now, but... Oh, it's time.
It's Void Caller. He doesn't have anything in his hand, though.
Yeah. It could be a bluff, though. If he draws Lord Jaraxxus.
Retractions. Ah.
Okay.
Good card.
Kieran Tormage. Good stats.
Yeah. That's a 4/3 or for 3 mana. Then you get like an extra free 3 mana because of the secret. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
All right, he's in a pretty bad position here.
At least
He's
he can heal out of Pyroblast range.
Yeah. I was thinking he might Shadow Flame, but I don't know.
I'm thinking he has
like
to tap. Like, he needs creatures.
Yeah.
Is he really going to survive off of just the 2 cards that he pulls next turn?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Another Mirror Entity? Oh my gosh.
Oh, man. That really sucks.
There are worse things to Mirror Entity, but especially with the Warlock. I guess that's probably one of your best cards. That and, like, Hoot Hoot.
Yeah. Beaky. Alright, well.
I think I can turn
I don't
the
know
stream
I don't
volume
know
up
if
a
the
little
mage
bit.
has anything to activate the Ancient Watcher, or if it has a taunt or a silence or anything.
Can't
I don't think
imagine.
so. Yeah. So it's kind of a dead card for him. Which is good for the Warlock, but I see we still haven't been able to see the other person's hand yet.
Yeah.
I was watching I forget which tournament it was. It was like Forsen versus Reels. And oh, they had like a really cool layout.
You can see both hands. Could you see a deck list too?
No, you could see just both hands. Oh, he risked it for the Void Caller and finds out he doesn't have any demons.
That's value.
That sucks. Yeah.
It's good bluff. You don't want to mess with that Void Caller. Okay, 5 cards. He's got to deal 16 damage. Next turn is the famous Pyroblast turn. He should just, like... He should Fireball him to the face right now, and then just threaten the Pyroblast.
That's unfortunate. He's a Spectre Knight, which he's hovering over the Siphon Soul like, I wish.
Shadow Flame's a pretty easy way to deal with it, but... Then you lose your Giant.
Yeah, or you can power... Like, I think Power Overwhelming is, like, to get rid of it would be better.
You could Faceless it. That's a pretty good Faceless target.
Mm-hmm.
The Giant... I mean, mages are going to have a really, really hard time dealing with that. I would say it's better than Facelessing your Molten Giant.
Yeah. I'd agree. You don't need more... Whoa,
Yeah,
he's
and
going
then
for
Shadow
face.
Flame. And then Shadow Flame.
Alright,
Yep,
cool.
I like that.
Okay. I was thinking you might want to save the Shadow Flame, but I guess he's not going to get that many creatures out.
Yeah.
So.
It's mage, let's be real.
Yeah, plus he has another Siphon Soul, so he's good. Oh, Sylvanas.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so... If
Maybe
you...
Mountain Giant Siphons. Oh no, a Siphon Soul Mountain Giant turn. If you did that in the wrong order, that would be terrible.
Is there any way he can get a Sylvanas, or 2 Sylvanuses on his side? Because if he's... No, he can get 1.
Yeah.
No, he doesn't have the mana for it. Yeah, Siphon Soul. That's the...
Even if he did too, if he facelesses it, then he Siphon Souls it, then he loses his Sylvanas.
Yeah,
So,
exactly. But if he Siphon Souls his own Sylvanas,
that too.
then he plays a 50-50 game for no
With the
reason at all.
with the legendary turn 10 coin.
Oh, too good.
I love when coin sits in someone's hand forever, and they use it for something like Violet Teacher at the end, and just never gets any like actual mana value.
Hey, that is value. You get a nice 1/1.
Yeah.
But yeah, no mana value. Okay, I would...
Druid uses it at the end of at the end of the game with like double innervate and gets 5 extra mana.
You gotta tap here.
Yeah. You have to really look at your win conditions too, and like, how are you gonna win from this position? You really need to have more cards as handlock. So he's gonna risk it. He's gonna go at 10 health.
Well, Hellfire will... I would... If you Hellfire, you put 2/2/1s and you get a 4/4. You could Soulfire one of the 2/1s and Faceless your Mountain Giant. Yeah. Okay. He's not deciding to Hellfire just yet. He's gonna be a little more patient.
Yeah.
Just wait. You got time. I mean, he loses to Fireball. That's the thing.
Yeah.
And he can't change that. Yeah.
Fireball, double Frostbow. He just immediately went for face. That means he has lethal. There it is.
Yeah.
That's a pretty tricky position, because not only do you have to play around like certain burst damage or a bunch of burst damage, but you also have to play around just also how to like clear his minions, how to get more minions, how to win from there.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you're just stalling out for a while until you eventually lose.
Yeah, he had no more taunts, so the board damage was like gonna hit his face no matter what. It's too bad. It's the problem with Mage. Like it's tough for Handlock to get past that, because if they do get to that 10 health range, sure, Mountain Giants are free, but you're gonna get Pyroblasted to the face or just double Fireballed.
Yeah.
And
I don't know if anyone really runs Pyroblast anymore. I don't see it as often.
Man, I get Pyroblasted too much to just say that no one runs it anymore.
I have never seen Pyroblast. Pyroblast has only been used on me once in Arena.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no. Yeah. It's pretty rare to see it in Arena.
Yeah. No, I haven't seen it with the... Well, I haven't seen the new decks or played against the new decks with Mage. I've played more against the old Freeze Mage.
Yeah.
That was a thing.
It's still a thing. I think it's still all right.
No, I know, but I just mean...
Yeah.
It's like... Ice Barrier, come on.
And now that we have some downtime, I guess we can introduce ourselves and the tournament and all that. So this is JCG. Unfortunately, the stream still says that they are playing League of Legends, but we are actually playing Hearthstone. This is open class day number 4.
This is an interesting 2D version of League of Legends.
Yeah, it's 2D version. They had a patch a couple days ago. Change the style a little bit. Summoner's Rift has gotten an update.
It's kind of a little more turn-based. Trading has become a bit different than usual.
Yeah, it's a much bigger part of the game. Yeah, but every champion got a mana buff.
That's good.
Yeah.
So if they ramp a bit,
Yeah.
takes a while. Takes a while to get their mana like fully charged.
Anyway, my name is Curtis Sauce Trainer. You can follow me at SauceLOL. It's up there on the screen.
I'm Dylan Jethrotex Resmini, and you can also see me above there, above Sauce, right above him, just like the dominating figure I am.
Yeah, but my text is bigger because there's less characters.
All right, you got me there.
All right, Nanosecond is our next challenger.
Did you know that they opened up a Poutineville in Toronto?
Ooh. Is it near ANC?
Oh my! It's closer than Smoke's Poutinery.
Beauty. Oh, Smokes is gonna go out of business.
Yeah, that's what I said. It's all you can eat poutine for $15. All right, handlock again.
Yeah, you have to eat a lot of poutine to get $15 worth. Okay, what do you? I do not play a whole lot of handlock here, but I don't think you need Earthen. I don't think you need Void, and I don't think you. Ancient Watcher's okay, but don't you want to try and get like a Twilight when you have
Yeah, he's gonna just fish. Usually, you want to fish for mountain giants and stuff,
and Twilight.
especially against Miracle Rogue. That's not that great of a hand. There's not really a Siphon Soul or really Shadow Flame target unless you're Shadow Flaming to hit a concealed Auctioneer.
Right, right.
That, he actually would have been better keeping it, but you can't really know. I mean, having Mountain Giant versus Miracle Rogue is pretty strong. Like, even
Yeah,
if she saps it, you still just throw it back out. And,
yeah. They have no good ways of removing it. No Miracle Roads from Assassinate, obviously.
right. It also might not be a Miracle Rogue. It could be
The old face rogue,
the
tempo
old
rogue.
value Rogue.
Yeah, there's value. I think tempo.
I think it's value and tempo are the same thing.
Are they? Okay.
Yeah.
The This is our town scrub and all those good cards. Turn 2 loot order is really good.
Yeah.
So he can taunt that up next turn, but he's probably just gonna. I'm surprised he didn't tap. I guess because he doesn't have a good turn 4 play as of yet.
I feel like since he threw down the loot hoarder, he's thinking it's either like face rogue or well, it looks like a weird variation of Miracle Rogue with loot hoarders.
He might
I mean,
actually. He might start like burning cards here if he shadow steps that cold light.
yeah. I mean, because he just drew two from the cold light, so it's actually pretty worth it.
Yeah,
I was gonna void terror. I thought he might be coining the Hellfire.
that's what I thought too. If that gets shadow stepped, then you could lose some really crucial cards. Yeah, just destroy it now.
Mhm.
You're not gonna get a whole lot of value out of Hellfire.
I think it still might be Miracle Rogue. I don't see cold light being ran in tempo too often, although I could be wrong.
Cold
It
light
seemed,
though.
it seemed like a pretty aggressive play too. You just throw out a bunch of cards, so it might trick him into thinking it's a bit more aggressive.
It's a serious bluff too, to like play cold light into a handlock.
Yeah,
Like, what if he had Twilight? That would have been a
yeah,
turn 3 Twilight. That's like a 4/9. Maybe he's stream sniping. That's the s- hopefully
yeah.
hopefully not.
Definitely not ghosting.
Nanosecond with the call out, like giving a handlock a full hand by like turn 3. Scary stuff.
He has to wait multiple nanoseconds to even see the stream with the delay.
It's early in the morning, so I'll forgive you for that one. For you.
I just woke up. I woke up to a wonderful Skype call music tone.
Yeah. Boop 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 boop.
You have a bit of the white bar on your stream.
Oh, do I have to resize it a little bit? Okay,
I
I can do that.
or you have to just move it, the screen region down. I think.
If I scroll down just the tiniest little bit, that should be good. Yeah, that looks good.
Oh, okay. So it is Tempo Rogue actually. I was thinking, I don't know, the loot hoarder and cold light kind of made me think it was more value. I don't know if you really want to run that versus handlock. Although I guess in general, I don't know if you can outvalue other decks.
Can
Maybe you can.
do value rogues still run the Leroy combo with cold blood?
I maybe I'm not entirely sure. There's a lot of like different builds for it.
I assume every rogue would just run Leroy because it's like 18 damage with Shadow Stab.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I would think so. You need just have a loud burst. Oh, he's gonna hit it and then heal his creature, which is pretty good.
Okay.
Especially since it's a board control deck, having more healthy creatures on the board is gonna be really good.
He's gonna try and combo out his Eviscerate here. That was definitely an Eviscerate.
It's gonna be like maybe
Backstab the
yeah.
3/1 and hit it and Eviscerate the 4/4.
Mhm.
That's the dream anyway. Uses 2 cards and gets. Well, he still has 3 mana too. Sap.
Okay.
What does that cost then? The 4/4. Does it cost 3? Really? I had no
Mhm.
idea.
Yeah. Okay. Oh. Well, that works. Now he has a 5/1 out on the board. It's not too bad, but yes.
What do you do here? I guess just Ancient and taunt it up, or just tap. tap and throw the
Yeah.
4/4 back on the field to get destroyed by the 5/1. Yeah,
Yeah,
no.
you wouldn't want to do that, especially with the Divine Shield.
The Ancient Walker gets destroyed by it too.
He gets
Gosh.
destroyed by it, but oh right, yeah, that's only. At least he protects himself a little more. Doesn't keep himself too behind, except if he's gonna sap it again.
No way.
Hmm.
The other option,
I feel
no.
like
5
you
is like
need a
awkward.
safe sap.
Whoa. Okay. Both saps used
Yeah.
to the face. And Arcane Golem to the face.
All right.
Okay, he better get some taunts up, cause
He's really banking on the no
wait a
Molten
second.
Giant.
Okay, Shadow steps it back, but yeah. I wouldn't
Oh,
Siphon
man.
Soul. If he Siphon Souls, he has no taunts up.
Yeah.
He's dead to Leroy and Arcane.
Maybe he's running a ghetto version of Miracle Rogue, where he uses Arcane Golem like you when you didn't have Leroy.
Yeah, maybe. The 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 ghetto version. I don't know. Ghetto's not the right term. Value. Budget. That's the one.
The budget, there it is.
Yeah.
There we go.
The budget rushdown rogue. So yeah, if he has Leroy though, Leroy, Arcane, and Hero ability, because he did Shadow Step the Arcane, so it's only 1 mana, which means he can turn 7, assuming he has Leroy. But nope.
That was really risky to put him at 11 when he had that many cards in his hand.
Yeah, it's like not a whole lot of respect being given. Okay, Leper Gnome.
He could also have just forgotten. Sometime, man, when I just like, oh, I better hit him because I have damage on my handlock.
Yeah, that is. You only make that mistake a couple times until you realize maybe I shouldn't bring this Warlock down. I think the first time I saw that, I was watching just like I was pretty new to Hearthstone. I was watching a stream, and the guy basically had this Warlock dead. He was like at 7 health, and he had like a 6 health or 6 damage minion on the field, and he's like, or maybe it was like 12 health or something, and he had like an 8 damage minion on the field, and he actually didn't hit it, and I thought it was like the biggest mistake ever, you know, the noob that I am.
Yeah.
And then the commentators were like, "Oh no, it's a really good play. He's playing around, you know, Molten Giant Jiraxis or something."
It's like the funniest. It's like the funniest reversal. It's like, oh, I got him at low.
Oh no.
Oh, this was a mistake. I definitely regret these decisions.
He's like Olaf, just gets stronger as you get lower. Or Handlock is the Olaf of Hearthstone.
Oh, they changed the title to JCG Hearthstone Open Class. If it was still League, we could mention Olaf again. Even more.
Yeah, but they're still playing League of Legends. We mustn't forget.
Oh man. Alright, he's actually going to Siphon Soul the 5/1. That makes sense. I guess probably don't have that many big creatures in this deck.
Yeah.
The budget rogue. Can't really do much.
So the 3/4, he's still got a taunt, so you can't just Leroy Shadow Step Leroy.
There are a lot of things you lose to, but I might have tapped there because then it saves you 2 mana next turn, possibly if you have a Molten Giant, and honestly.
Well, what can you lose to? You can lose to double Sinister Strike to Eviscerate. Yeah. 3/6 and Eviscerate. Yeah, that would do it. Now he loses to Spell Power, double Sinister Strike, Eviscerate.
Yeah.
Bust
I
out
don't
the
know,
Blood
there's a lot of
Mage.
things you'd lose to versus Rogue in like the 10 to 12 range, so I think it might have been worth it to just tap, but I guess you want to play a little bit more conservative, see what he has. These are guess games anyways, or just warm-up games, so it's not. Let me just see what else he has.
Arcane. He's going to run the Arcane into... Oh, he's going to Eviscerate first. Okay. And Hero ability that. 4/2 to the face. Does he have another Eviscerate?
I'm wondering if he had his other Arcane Golem. Oh, you'd also lose to, like, Deadly Poison as well. Deadly Poison Blade Flurry sort of thing.
Ooh, close. He would have Deadly Poison Blade Flurry last turn and then Eviscerated the face. That would have been lethal.
Yeah.
Assuming he has the mana for it, which I don't think he did. Unless he, preparation. Okay, is that lethal?
He has
He's got
it is
5 plus. Oh, well, he could risk it with
12.
Soulfire. If he Soulfires now for the 4, and then he has 5. No, I still don't think he has lethal. No.
That's unfortunate. He has 12 damage, so he's gonna try and heal up.
I would go Void. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, because he had the possibility of throwing out the Doom Guard. That's pretty big.
No taunts, though. Leroy, Shadow Step Leroy is Doom right here. You gotta assume he has it. It's Golden Rogue.
Yeah, that's true. Oh, that sucks. That ruins his lethal for next turn.
Mm-hmm. Is that the whole turn? Hit him in the... he hasn't drawn a single Molten Giant either.
Yeah, he hasn't gone any like
Yeah.
really solid late game.
We need to... Why are we watching Hearthstone and not LoL? That is a very, very good question. One which I hope to hear back from the monitors of the stream.
This is supposed to be a lull day. Oh, here we have the Arcane Golem at turn 10, which like doesn't do any. It doesn't give you like bonus mana, which would have been funny. I mean, I guess it's so late, it doesn't really matter. But oh, he's good. Oh, he can Void Terror it. That's right, and then throw out the Doom Guard.
Oh no.
Oh, he can have lethal. No. Oh yeah, he can actually have lethal because he'll get out the Doom Guard and then have the Soulfire. But that's still not enough damage because he can't do because he can't use the Hellfire. And
Yeah.
he could have had lethal.
The
which would have been
the
really
Lothab.
cool.
So you throw out the Nerubian. Okay, he Void Terrors that.
Taunt it up.
So he'll get the 5/7 out.
And then he'll be able to taunt those two.
He can taunt the
Or
2 on the
whichever one
left.
he chooses.
I would kill the Lothab
Yeah.
and then taunt the 2 on the left. Yeah.
Yeah, that would be a good idea. Now he loses to like double Sinister Strike. It's
We're
it's not that
still
likely.
yeah, but there's still one Eviscerate left, right?
I think so. Yeah, one more Eviscerate, no more Saps. Handlock's in a pretty good position. I mean, there are a combination of things that can do 6 health against or as Rogue, but it should be good.
Okay, hopefully we'll get that stream issue sorted out.
The non-league.
Yeah, the fact that we are playing League of Legends.
No, they changed that a while ago.
Oh, did they? Do I just have to refresh?
It looks like the Blade Flurry. There it is. Oh, that's alright, because he has lethal with Hellfire and Soulfire. Exactly lethal.
Oh. What? It's lethal. Oh, he's just trolling.
It's gotta be him.
Yeah, I guess that's true. He can't Hellfire first, so that is that was the one card that he needed.
Yeah, he needs to life tap too. God, forgot a life tap. You gotta see what's next in your deck just to check what your RNG is, because maybe on that turn 16 or whatever it was, when you see that card later, you're just like, oh, I probably won't get this because I got this last time.
Right.
So now you minimize your chances of getting bad RNG.
That's how RNG works, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like if you go to a convenience store and they say, oh, someone won the lottery here. Well, time to go to a different convenience store.
It's no good here.
Someone tapped out the luck juice over here.
How strange would it be? Like, in theory, it's just as likely that like you could have 2 massive lottery winners from like the same convenience store. Just doesn't happen though.
Yeah, it's like some people post that lottery winners were there because, oh, this store might be super lucky, and then other times it's like, nah, you guys, you used up your luck.
As like a superstitious, if I was a superstitious person, I just wouldn't go. Or like the Tim Hortons, like if someone won for our Canadian friends out there, if someone won a car at a Tim Hortons, I'd be like, oh no, go into a different one. The car has already been used here.
The car has been used. The coffee doesn't taste as good anymore.
Yeah, it's just, it doesn't have that fresh wind scent.
follow me on Twitter at Japanese person. That's cool.
Yeah, you should. Paplico.
Nimu Crush, Kirush.
Oh, Nemuket.
Yeah.
Yeah. He is like the forefather of Japanese esports. He's like an ex-StarCraft player.
Oh, that's cool.
Possibly still plays, but he was like a pro, and he follows Hearthstone and League of Legends and goes to all like the events in Korea and stuff.
That's cool. I never really followed the Japanese console or not console. Sorry,
PC.
PC gaming. Yeah.
Yeah, he's no, you should follow him. He speaks English, Japanese, Chinese, possibly another language. Pretty impressive. I think once you get two though, it just becomes easier after
Yeah.
that. Okay, arcane shot. Oh, is this Face Hunter?
Yeah, looks like it.
Look at this opening
Abusive
hand.
Sergeant.
Oh my
Abusive
god.
Sergeant, unfortunately, is not going to do too much without anyone else, and you don't really want to throw that out turn one.
Well, you kind of do. It's warrior, right? How are they going to deal with it?
Yeah.
I would throw it out.
Oh,
I don't
that's
know.
a lot better.
I would throw it out anyway. Yeah.
Yeah.
Throw the. Okay, you can throw the boar. But
He
like the.
wants to get that Abusive Sergeant value.
I don't know. The boar's a beast. You could get more value from like a draw, or like
Yeah.
Hound Master or something like that, right? But
But you get about the same from like Abusive Sergeant because you get the bonus too, and then take something out. That's the one. That's the one thing I was gonna say that really sucks.
okay, it's okay. Oh, we got the. Ooh,
Murloc.
we got arcane shot, and then arcane shot yourself. Just throw the
No,
abusive and arcane shot it.
like it's like Arcane Shot the thing, Arcane Shot your face, then say hello.
Yeah.
You know in League when someone will like flash forward, stand still, and then taunt.
Yeah, it's kind of the same thing.
Yeah, essentially.
Nice.
Except
Only,
it's
only you never get your you get your flashback in 5 minutes, but whoa, Leroy.
there it is.
Okay, here we go. Hit him in the face for 4 damage.
Uh,
Okay, that works.
I don't know if you actually throw out the bluegill. I feel like you just throw out the
It
you just
gets
do another hero power because you can always throw that out for 2 mana, but I guess I don't know. It serves the same purpose with this charge. You don't really get much out of the charge if you're just gonna like throw it out like that.
and it
Plus,
gets
yeah, essentially
slammed.
this.
I don't know if that's a good option. 2
Yeah.
mana to deal with that, and he's still okay.
And you don't need to be
Tracking. See,
exact.
see what he gets here.
Like that's where I think the Murloc was a fine trade. You get rid of one of his
Okay,
removal
Flare
spells.
is terrible. Arcane's terrible. Yeah, okay, get that.
Yeah.
You don't want to get a warrior to 10 mana faster. Yeah, just throw that out. It's perfect.
You don't want to speed up the sluggish warrior. That was usually their weakness. Like they have big, powerful, slow weapons. So you give them more speed. It's like, oh no.
Oh my god, man. This control warrior is just controlling everything. Yo. Yeah.
This is how you should play because it's Face Hunter. You want to just keep getting rid of their minions. Eventually, they just won't have enough minions to deal with you.
Oh no. That is.
there's-
Alright, here comes the Leroy removal.
I think Sledge Belcher was
Okay.
pretty big hit to
Like all
Just-
rush decks.
essentially.
AoE
I
too.
loved me some Face Hunter.
Like a death rattle that summons a taunt is brutal.
All right, if he gets Leok, he's in a real. Leok, just as long as it's not Misha, it's definitely gonna be Misha.
That is awful. That's no
It's not
good.
that bad because then he can get rid of this. He can get rid now that he has Huffer. He can get rid of this without having to use the Arcane Shot.
Is that worth it though?
What is he doing? Okay, all right.
But Leok's gonna die to the one. Oh, I guess Leok doesn't die to the 1/2.
No,
Hey, but Whirlwind does serious work right here.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I don't know if I want to. Yeah, actually, that is a lot better because then you don't lose your creature. I don't know if. I don't know
Yeah.
if you get more value out of the Arcane Shot, which was what I was thinking. You might
Yeah.
want to save it.
I'd say get more value out of the Animal Companion, but we'll see.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah, it's a lot better that you keep your Huffer than your Arcane Shot because.
Oh, Leok. Leok would be pretty good here.
That would be the best. Okay. We're having some pork tonight.
Oh my gosh. These sludge belchers are getting so much value right now.
Man, face hunter with double Hufford is amazing, but he just
Normally
has
amazing.
sludge belcher after sludge belcher. Yeah.
Okay, turn 7. This is where Gorehal could come out.
Oh, Baron Yedin. Not too bad.
Boom. Okay, that's going to make things pretty difficult.
Yeah.
Alright, so here we go. You Leroy and Arcane Golem. I know he's just going to go for the face.
Yeah. You want to start hero powering.
That Arcane Golem is just going to die instantly. But Hero Paladin Leroy, if he top decks like a... How much damage does he need? 6 plus 2. He's got to start armoring up this warrior.
Mm-hmm.
So 8 and then another 2. So he needs 6 damage top deck.
Yeah.
Another Leroy. Does he run faceless?
His next card is faceless.
I would do it.
Baron Yedin's cool because now you can like hit the face and just be like, I'm still controlling the board.
Yeah, but he can't
I
put
haven't seen
anything
Baron.
else on the board.
Yeah.
Unless
I
it's
haven't
like
seen
a
Baron
rage.
Geddon too often though because he's been replaced for more cards.
Better. I like
Yeah.
your use of different. Better
Different.
cards.
Different value cards. Every card has its own individual value.
Right. Baron's is just not as good as most cards,
Yeah.
but it's different.
It's special.
I think if you ran like a super enraged deck, Baron Geddon would be not terrible. You could get value out of it.
Yeah.
He's just gonna lose that armor right away.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Doesn't want to put himself too low, but he's gonna be at 12 health.
Faceless wins him the game. I don't know what else would win him the game.
Yeah. I'm gonna go with you on that one.
Okay, wait. So 7 and 3 is 10, plus the Baron Geddon passive is 12. Warrior needs 2 damage next turn to win the game.
He has 10 damage in his hand too, including his hero power as well.
So close.
So he's forced to armor up next turn.
I think
And
it's
even then, this Baron Geddon is actually kind of putting him
a lot of
in
work.
a very weird position.
Okay. So he does that and that. And Barusa only needs 2 damage. Right? Well played.
Oh, there it is.
Mortal Strike. Oh, okay, yeah. Romash.
You need the 4 damage, right? Oh yeah, the 2 damage I forgot about. Never mind. You're
And
right,
the
2
slam.
damage. Oh, he rages his own guy. Just a little BM.
The ultimate overkill. 10 out of 10 BM. Maybe not 10.
I love seeing Hellscream Gormosh just get higher. Just when it gets like super strong, it's the coolest thing.
Oh yeah, you can Cruel Taskmaster, and then like you can double. Well, you can only Grommash in Taskmaster, right?
Yeah, then Inner Rage.
Oh my God, the Inner Rage, double Inner Rage.
You gotta make him a little more angry. That guy's yelling. He's screaming hell. He can't just be angry.
Grommash is what, 9 or 8? He's 9.
8.
He's 8. Yeah, he's 8.
Yeah,
so
because you can play him with Cruel Taskmaster.
yeah, I was gonna say because you can. I was thinking like you could only play it with Whirlwind, but I'm pretty sure I've done that combo. So yeah, that makes sense.
Then Inner Rage is just 0 mana, so it's an extra
Yeah.
little bit.
You could just throw 2 of those on there.
All right. No, I'm liking the variety of decks. It's just guess games, but it's cool to see them play like bunch of different decks at like a good level.
Yeah, there's a lot of like Sludge Belcher has just like made its way into half the decks. I think it's so strong.
Yeah, because that death rattles are just. I like how they're playing off their own mechanics.
Yeah,
Like death rattles and whatnot.
There's so many cool death rattles that just like get stronger with other like cards that also have death rattle.
Mm-hmm.
I like it.
Honestly, I don't know. One of the things I think Hearthstone would be cool if they focus a little more on like the positioning of cards, like how they have those totem combos with shaman and whatnot.
Yeah.
They had a little more.
Oh
I
yeah,
don't
like
know.
positioning, like adjacent kind of things.
Yeah, like if you had something like Baron Geddon, except it only hit like the four or like the two in front of you, as opposed in in a certain enclosed area, as opposed to just the entire field. But
You know what mechanic I learned about earlier? You know circle of healing? It
yeah,
actually heals in a circle. So it starts with the centermost minion on your side, and then it starts with the centermost minion on their side, and then it does counterclockwise going around. So it goes to the center leftmost minion on their side, and so on and so forth, and it goes around like that, like in a circle.
shapes.
Yeah, shapes, man. Hearthstone, teaching you shapes since 2014,
Nice.
maybe 2013.
Geometry.
Geometry, right?
No, no, wait, geography.
But like, I just thought that was really interesting because like I didn't know it worked like that. Because there's like other things too that could work like that with you could do like waves, like wave of heat or something, and then just like it affects minions as it goes. Like it does 1 damage to all the ones on the left, 2 damage to all the ones like to the right of that, and so on.
Mm,
I could see some potential cool cards.
yeah, that'd be cool. All right. There's a bunch of demon handlock, zoo. Oh, he
It's
has golden.
it's Demon Hundlock.
Oh, handlock.
Demon Hundlock. Yoroshiku onegai shimasu.
Ooh, that was sensual. So sensual, my voice cracked.
Oh,
Had nothing to do with the with waking up really early.
I've just been informed by my upper hands that we are featured on Twitch front page right now.
Oh,
So,
that's
hello and welcome to. And just as we say that, it's a nice advertisement.
you want to get a nice new hat? Well, find it out here at hatstore.com.
Okay, I guess we're going temporarily offline. We'll be right back with in about 7 minutes. Actually, I think is
They
our
still
next
turn on.
match.
Oh, they don't have they don't have
But it's
a
okay.
slide window yet.
We can play some Hearthstone to entertain the viewers in the meantime.
All right.
Hey.
I only have zoo.
Hopefully nobody can see my. Everyone just saw my email. I should probably.
Not bad.
Yeah, we're just gonna entertain the stream until the players come back. Oh, look at that! It just comes right perfectly scaled.
You need to tell them to get like a waiting slide or something as opposed to turning off the stream.
Yeah, the offline really hurts the value.
Yeah,
Like you
definitely.
lose a lot of viewers.
You lose a lot of you lose a lot of value off your off your
You lose
stream.
lots of value off the stream. So for those of you tuning in right now, we are just waiting for our next show match to begin, and it will start in approximately 5 minutes. So until then, we're just going to have a little bit of a show match between myself and my co-commentator, Jethro Tex.
All my decks are face.
When he accepts all your decks are face. Amazing. Okay. We'll go with the JRR.
Okay. I'm gonna go for the one that has more RNG in it.
Awesome. We'll check back, and yeah, that is still online. Malfurion. All right, let's see what we get here.
Ooh.
Are you ready for the greatest JRR deck?
What is JRR?
You know,
Like J.
JRR token.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
Oh, is that oh, it is face.
I told you all my decks are face.
I love doing this with absolutely no turn 3 play.
Yeah.
putting on a lot of pressure there. Oh, I love RNG sometimes.
Apply directly to the forehead.
Man, so much face. You're just gonna hit me in the face twice, aren't you? Oh my
It's
goodness.
Face Hunter.
Oh
I
my
don't have a good way to
goodness.
clear that.
Okay, let's see here. Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
Oh,
See, I
the
could
stream's
do
loading.
I could do that. Oh, is it loading? Okay, so I'll just make a really quick terrible decision.
Alright.
We'll check back to the stream. JCG Hearthstone. Gisto stato. Something something. Okay. And just like that, let's turn this off because this is not our featured match for the day. It's just a little bit of downtime.
Alright.
Okay, welcome back. Yeah, Su versus Yoti4, who is our features player for the day. He has come down to the JCG studio to allow us to watch him play against our best of the best here in Japan. And by that, all right. Control Warrior. So many Control Warrior in ladder these days.
Oh, we have Paladin as well. Yeah, Sludge Belcher just like your Control Warrior. Rise, rise.
My gosh. Okay, turn 1 Armor Smith. Oh, the Taskmaster. Taskmaster follow-up is really strong. You can't hero power here as Paladin.
Yeah. Oh, he has that, which is that's kind of good. You can't shield slam it at all.
Hmm.
Yeah, he's probably just gonna hero ability.
Yeah.
The problem is the armor smith will die to Oh, okay.
It'll die to attack
Yeah,
plus
that's better.
ability, but yeah.
I was about to say that's a lot better.
Just like
because,
that.
you
Maintains
just get
board
the armor
control. Control is the name of the game.
a control warrior, remote control warrior. You play it from a distance on like an iPad or something.
The remote control warrior. I like it.
I wish Hearthstone was on like phones too, in addition to iPad, because that's like the perfect Raging Worgen. That is something new. This
Whoa.
looks like arena. This looks like an arena deck.
Are we going to see a Blessing of Kings turn 4? That's the
Uh,
dream, right?
Yeah, I remember I beat someone with like, I forget what it was. It was like Blessing of Might. Plus like I beat them like turn 5 or something with a Raging Worgen as Paladin.
Oh my gosh.
I don't even remember what I had.
It's amazing. Yeah, I've actually done that before with Raging Worgen too, and you just buff it up so much. Oh man, so good.
I saw something I don't know. Wind Fury is so funny. I saw a video that was recommended to me earlier, which was like Trump going up against something in arena, and it was like Crip prophesizing. He's like, Dust Devil sucks unless you get the legendary Dust Devil coin, Dust Devil.
And then you hit them for like.
And then
so...
turn 3, you play the totem.
Oh, the taunt one. Just keep them living.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, this is like exactly where a paladin, or sorry, a warrior wants to be.
Mm-hmm.
He has board control. The armor smith is still alive. That was a turn 1 armor smith.
Yeah.
It's gotten so much value out of that. What do you think about Yeti as like a turn 4? Do you really think it's like?
I think it's gotten weaker because of all the new cards, but I still think it's pretty good. It's a good healthy minion. Like Paladin only has 4 damage here. What's he gonna do? His best thing here might be to consecrate.
I always think Senjin is better than Yeti in this control
Ascension's
matchup.
pretty good. Honestly, the health is more important than the attack.
Yeah, that's that. I think that's the key. Is because like 5 health is really really hard for a lot of classes to deal with.
Yeah, you have to have that one. Usually, you have to have that 1 extra damage.
I guess this is better for like priest matchups. It can't get pained. The Yeti is really really frustrating.
That kind of That kind of shows the Paladin doesn't have many plays here. This is too much of it. Like, this is a really weird position for him to deal with. That
That was a
was,
really weak turn. That's basically a pass.
yeah.
Turn 6 is the Equality Consecration Dream. So maybe he's hoping he'll stack the field a little bit.
Yeah, he's just might be trying to get more things out.
Okay.
The Sludge Belcher, however, that works around it.
Yeah, the Sludge Belter is so strong. You cannot Equality Consecrate that.
I don't know if he has it. He could be saving it, but at the same time, he could also just be. Oh, is he gonna Blessing of Kings? He's pointing at it. There it is.
Whoa.
Yeah, you should have gotten rid of that.
The, the little recruit that could is just going to get, I don't know.
He climbed up that mountain, and
It just seems so easy for him to kill.
that's like the recruit that went to the mountains to train under like burning hot water, like a burning hot waterfall.
Yeah. Sue really wanted the Blessing of Kings Raging Morgan combo, I think. I think he was really
Yeah,
relying on that.
I feel like that's all he was here for. He wasn't like that. That's what he wanted. That's what his ambitions were after.
Whoa, okay.
This
So
isn't. I want to say this isn't that bad of a position, but at the same time, I want to say this is a bad position.
turn 7 Paladin, I mean, what kind of options do you really have?
Like
Avenging Wrath
Guardian of the
is
Kings.
so risky and pointless, so I'm not going to say that. Yeah, the Guardian of Kings, kind of the only viable play right now. Lay on Hands is not available
Not
to
even,
him.
yeah. Next turn, he's gonna be able to lay on hands and heal himself up. But even then, he doesn't get to get. He doesn't get to throw anything down versus the control warrior.
Yeah, and we've got Gorehowl coming out, which is why you saw he used the last hit of his weapon there, just to the face, because Gorehowl gives him 7 damage. So he is
Yeah.
sitting on lethal right now. If Siu does not put up any taunt walls.
It's gonna be pretty tough for him. I don't know. It's not too many taunts that Paladin run. He's really gonna. Oh, okay.
A lot of controls
Yeah, see,
run
that was the
Senjin.
That was a consecration he should have used it a long time ago.
Oof.
You gotta take out this Yeti.
I might have to refresh the stream. I think you're just slightly ahead of me.
Mm.
He just used Aldor Peacekeeper for me. Follow the rules.
Yeah,
And boom.
Alright.
Okay, a little bit of control back.
Okay, so you can either Gorehowl or Sludge Belcher. Gorehowl would be. It would be pretty good to get that out.
Yeah.
Uh,
Kill the
especially when he's having
3/3.
such a hard time dealing with creatures. Even if you do take this down, or you take down the Gorehowl to 6 damage, you can still take out a Guardian of the Kings.
Yeah.
So he's hoping probably for lay on hands.
The
Get
other
some
option
more-
there was just a Sludge Belcher and an armor up.
There it is. Yeah, I was gonna say lay on hands might have been one of his cards just because he's been playing so passive because it doesn't look like he has any play. He didn't have many plays in his hand, so he might be stuck with a bunch of late game things. Might even have Tyrion.
Yeah, I'm thinking Tyrion is going to be seen really, really soon. But
There it is,
he's been sitting on Shield Slam Execute for a while now.
All right, he was thinking. He was thinking about hitting the 1/1 after that Blessing of Kings play.
It's a little overkill, right?
Yeah,
Just
it's
a
at
little
a
bit.
good health though, the 6 damage.
Yeah.
Because you can get rid of those 5/6s pretty easily. That's always unfortunate. Just having there's another Blessing of Kings. Now he might regret not getting rid of it.
Second Blessing of Kings we've seen. Boom, 5/2. Okay. And the True Silver, round 2.
This is where Paladin just keeps healing. Just getting all that health back.
Yeah. They're like a wannabe priest. So he's got the True Silver set up, 5/2 on the field. That's a pretty good execute target, I'd say, but he looks like he's just going to Gorehowl it to death. I don't know what else you're going to execute other than Tyrion.
Yeah, I don't know if he's going to be keeping this armor versus this Paladin, which is why I might. I mean, I guess he's hoping for the shield slam, or not the shield slam, the shield block. Because I was thinking he might just shield slam it.
Yeah, he hasn't drawn into a single shield block yet. He still has another Armor Smith, another Taskmaster. Let's see.
Okay.
Fortunately, we can't see Sue's hand. We have to assume he's sitting on Tyrion by this
All right.
point.
All right.
The
I just
oh my
yeah.
gosh.
I want to take
Ha.
a moment. That's a demolisher. Oh, the
let's
goblin.
let's talk about Demolisher. Oh wow. Yo, it's just like your upgrade dream.
Yeah, it's beautiful. Get that bonus 1/1.
So just a second ago, he was sitting on 10 health with a full board, and this paladin has just laid on hands and come right back into it. I think it was just the biggest mistakes that Yoti made was just not clearing those 1/1s.
Mm-hmm.
And here we go, 7-2. Taking out the Demolisher, the ultimate
If there's
threat.
anything you learn from Arena, it's never go for face. Just clear what they have. Like I thought it was a good play to go for face at like turn 10 where they were top decking only one thing, and nope, no, it was a terrible idea.
Nope, just keep clearing.
Yeah,
Jeez, what do you... Is
he's
it
really
really
putting some
worth it?
thought into this. It might be. I mean, well, he's gotten rid of both his Blessing of Kings. What else can he have? He can have some. Mm,
15 damage. Okay. Usually, control paladins don't run more than one lay on hands. So, at this point, it's gonna most of his healing is gonna come from Blessing of King, or sorry,
Guardian of Kings.
Guardian of Kings. Sometimes they run that solo Holy Light, but it's pretty rare to see.
Usually they run it because they also have the
Pyromancer, right?
Pyromancer, exactly.
Yeah.
You can take out. You can take out Captain Greenskin.
So I'm thinking follow the rules is a pretty good play right now. Just turn that into a nice 1/4 and ignore it. The fact that he's like warrior is really low on cards. He needs his shield blocks.
Yeah, shield block would be really good. Recycle that card and get some armor on him.
Yeah. Not a whole lot of damage from the Sue's deck though.
What if you could? What if you could put armor onto it's an equality. Yeah. What if you could put armor onto minions?
That'd be interesting.
Like give them armor. All right, Lothab. Usually the almost always a good play. The almost always a good play card should be in every deck kind of thing.
Hmm. Does he clear the 1/1? He's really sitting on that Gorehowl. He's hesitant to use it. Not a like Sue just hasn't played any cards really for him to eliminate.
He's playing like he might not have much damage in his deck, but I don't know. Doesn't feel. I guess it's probably because since he's drawing only like one card a turn, he's not gonna get that like Gromash Taskmaster sort of thing. So he's trying to save his damage so he can, or save his Gorehowl so he can get some more damage later.
Yeah.
Hopefully, he doesn't get Harrison Jones.
It's pretty obvious what he's saving his Black Knight for.
Mhm.
But okay, yeah. Follow the rules onto Lothab.
Super guy killer.
Yeah, nice guy. He can kill 5 guys, that Lothab. Five mana. You don't want to stack the board too much. When you have a card advantage like this, it's best to just maintain, make sure they don't get too much value out of stuff. So just kind of making sure you're far enough ahead that you keep your card advantage and your board advantage. But oh, okay. There's an enabler, but kind of pointless at this point. Take out the 3/3.
He really wants to get a lot of value out of this Gorehowl.
Yeah, but he's got the guy killer.
Yeah.
That guy killer is going to get the most value.
I think he's being a little greedy with it. Although he hasn't had any plays on with the 1/1s because he is out of Blessing of King, so he can't really buff them besides like unless he had Blessing of Might or something.
Right. He's already used both his Blessing of Mights.
Or yeah, he's used his Blessing of Kings.
Or sorry, Blessing of Kings. I would assume he's not running Blessing of Might. That card is terrible.
I don't know. I mean, you threw in Worgen and Demolisher.
That's true.
I mean, that's a.
It's anything can happen Thursdays.
It's Tacky Tie Thursday.
Does he kill this 1/4? I mean, it's getting value out of a guy killer, but
Yeah, plus you get an
at,
extra health. Ooh.
at the same time, okay, Pyro. That doesn't seem like a very good play with the board right now, but okay.
It's alright. I don't
It's
know
an
if you. I
at
don't know
the
what spells he has left.
yeah, at the very least, it's a Gore Howl target.
Hmm.
Boom.
Looks like he's trying to waste more targets on that. He has his Black Knight sitting in his hand. It's a dead card for a while.
That's a pretty greedy play. I guess he's just hoping that he does the dirty work for him and he saves himself 3 damage.
Yeah, he just doesn't want to get rid of the score hell. He might have an upgrade in the deck too.
A lot of Sioux run Kodo, so that gets Kodo'd pretty hard.
Yeah, Kodos are pretty. I like the humility slash Eldor Peacekeeper Kodo combo.
Yeah, it just feels so good.
Spellbreaker. It's looking like Arena.
Okay, and then he kills it.
All right. Unfortunately, the Warriors lost all control.
Oh no. He needs a brawl.
Yeah. Or Ragnaros. You can just throw out Ragnaros. It's never a bad time to throw out Ragnaros.
This is a terrible time to throw out Ragnaros.
No, it doesn't
Unstable.
even take damage. It just shoots fire. I mean, look, you can hit Yeti at some point in your life.
You could also hit the 1/1, and then it just gets. Actually, I guess it doesn't really matter if he follows the rules or humilities it.
Because then it still does the same 8 damage.
We've
Although
seen
he has used both of his follow the rules, I think.
we've seen 1 equality for sure. I don't think we've seen 2. So
No, we've seen 1 equality, 1 consecrate.
yeah, he's still sitting on the other equality. It's a really good way to deal with Rag. So I think he's saving Rag for that face damage once he gets control again.
This isn't too bad. This is board. This is unstable ghoul to get rid of the population.
I don't think we commented on him
Super
having Spellbreaker either. Like,
Yeah.
wow.
Spellbreaker's a little more common with all the death rattles and silences, and a lot of silence is pretty.
It's good. It's good in the meta right now, but the Spellbreaker over like the Owl,
But we also had Demolisher over, you know,
anything.
anything.
Okay. So if you kill the 4/3, I guess it's not his turn yet, so he's got to wait and see what happens. Oh, looks like he is going to get some decent value out of this unstable ghoul.
It's hovering over it. Has that arrow right in its eye. So,
It's actually a really cool animation if you look at it. They're like little blocks.
yeah.
Boom.
You know what's
4/2.
funny when like you're talking to someone and they're like, "No, guys, I swear, Demolisher's really good." It's like, man, alright.
Usually cards with random in them aren't that great.
Yeah.
But then you see cards like Rag just run all the time.
Ragnaros, yeah.
It's only if Rag wasn't if it didn't happen this turn, I don't think it would see any play at all. But it's the fact that it's 8 damage on turn it's played.
Yeah. If it was like Demolisher, it's like at the start of your turn, that would suck.
Yeah.
It's sort of like how Nat Pagel took that hit. I think it used to be at the end of your turn, like a Manti Totem, and then they switched it up.
16 health. I feel like Sue's running out of damage options. He's been sitting on that black. Yodi's been sitting on the Black Knight just in case Tyrion gets played.
It's been a while.
It's
He just
just-
wants that. He wants that real swing of momentum.
Yeah. That is the ultimate sense of value right there. And it's great awareness on Sue to know like not to just play it. He wants to try and bait out the Black Knight. I hope anyway. Or maybe he just doesn't have it.
Yeah. At least he has care now. Oh, faceless. All right.
He's
Not bad.
facing the care. Yeah, I
Karen's
like
a
it.
good sticking creature. Karen's being guarded by 2 recruits on either side.
Wow, Tankmaster Overspark.
That's what
It's
happens.
time.
Oh, he's going for the YOLO rag. Yeah.
RNG? As I just said, yes.
No.
It is a 25% chance to win. What value, though? That recruit just did not sign up for that.
Oh man, now I gotta. Gotta change my shirt. It's on fire and everything.
They don't even have like a corpse to bury, send home to his wife and kids.
I gotta wash off my hammer.
Yeah.
And he looks like every other recruit, so you can't even tell them apart. They summon a new recruit. It's like, oh, are you that last one?
Now I'm the one that died to Cruel Taskmaster. Oh, that doesn't sound so bad. I got a Ragnaros ball to the face.
Oh, quality. Okay.
Quality, it's got to be the conk, yeah. Quality conk
I
repeat.
think that's a really big swing.
Huge swing. He is at 8 health though, but now with Rag gone, I mean, Grommash is always a possibility. We know what's in this deck. Okay, there's the enabler.
Yeah, he can get rid of the he can get rid of the carrot and then turn it into a, or get rid of the other thing, turn it and then turn carrot into a squirrel. How's he feeling? Is he
Oh
feeling
my
the carrot
gosh.
or is he feeling the squirrel?
Why would you
Oh, oh.
played the RNG for like no reason and he gets luck? But like at the same time, why wouldn't he just do that to the 4-1 and then just not play anything? It's like the same result, only you get a 3-3 on the field.
No, because he still has the death rattle, so he get the 4-5 out of the 4-1.
Ah, you're right. You are right. So that was pretty lucky, I guess.
That was
It was 50-50 though. You either get it or you don't, right?
no, that was like a 50-50, then another 50-50. So he either gets a 5-5 or a 1-1. So he got as lucky as he could have possibly been. Hammer of Wrath.
Yeah. It's a Maz math. Yeah. That's the dream right there. Kill a 3 health minion.
He has to get rid of this Cruel Taskmaster, otherwise he is lethal.
He's still sitting on Black Knight. He just knows. He knows its purpose. He's like waiting for his moment. Put me in, coach. I'm ready.
You will pop a Divine Shield.
Ooh. The Arcane Golem as a 3 mana 2 removal. Wait, Death's Bite?
Yeah. Alright, he's gonna need Harrison Jones. Or Ooze. That's all. That's the only way.
Or just like a taunt.
Oh yeah, that's it.
But then the taunt gets killed. He needs 2 taunts.
Yeah.
He needs Sludge Belcher. Sludge Belcher to the rescue.
Ultra Sludge Belcher with like double death rattle.
Yeah. Which is not impossible in the current meta.
Oh, there it is. There's the victory is yours.
Yeah.
Doesn't even let him have the finishing blow.
All right. Well played. I'm just going to refresh the stream, so hopefully we can get some more on-time things going on. Refresh that.
Wow, I just noticed the warrior gained a bunch of EXP from that, or I guess. Never mind. I guess it just like throws it back to the top because he's already at level 60. Tops off his energy fuel.
You only get golden by hitting level 60, right? You don't have to do anything else after you hit level 60.
No. You have to. You only get gold. You get golden by having 500 wins.
Oh, okay. Today I learned.
Yeah, 60 just unlocks you the soulbound cards.
Yep.
Oh, so is this actually a bracket match? Because he's going up against Sue again, and he also took a screenshot of that.
Yeah, I think the last ones were just guest matches, and ever since 9 o'clock it's been tournament matches. So these are all tournament matches.
Okay, all right, that confused me because it's 8:30.
Very weapon-based hand right now.
Mm-hmm.
Death's Bite. I haven't seen Death's Bite in competitive play in a long time. AKA never. Yeah, no, it's a new card.
Yeah, it's a new card. All right.
I'm aware.
It's pretty good for the enraged decks because once the death rattle, because you get a planet too. You know, just whenever the card gets destroyed, deal 1 damage to everything.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so we're doing the warrior ditto.
Control Ditto. Who can get more armor? Oh my gosh.
Who can go more face?
All right.
You have to go full face.
Follow up with the War Axe into the face. You know you want to. Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
What a battle. This is like Just imagine actually watching this battle. They're both just holding their axes. One just swung at the other, and the other's like, I know what I need to do. He swings back.
You know what he has to do now? He has to hit him with the war axe, coin out Deathbite, and hit him in the face again. Oh, they're just mirroring each other.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously you wouldn't want to coin out the Deathbite because you wouldn't have another turn 4 play. But I mean, you gotta show him who's boss. You gotta show him who has the real hammer. Who's really biting to death.
Nice. Is Deathbite a hammer? It's like ice.
I think it's an axe.
Yeah, it's more axe.
It's an axe. I think the warrior has more axes than the paladin's one with the hammers.
Yeah. I think you're right. Okay. I hope he gives his Deathbite a 1/1 upgrade. So turn 4 Deathbite, turn 5 Captain.
Yeah, that'd be pretty good. So he's looking for. That's why he got rid of his fiery war axe. So he can throw that down. It's a pretty good play.
For you up-and-comers out there, this is why you run Ooze in every single deck. As many copies. Yeah, or Harrison. Harrison versus Lights Justice.
Harrison Ford combined with Indiana Jones.
Yeah. Please don't sue.
Alright.
So this is definitely... Sue's running a lot more face cards.
You rarely see Capping Greenskin. I think I've seen him once in the past few months. Maybe. Oh, he's going for face too. He's not even taking out the charger. He's not gonna. I think that's a mistake because you're not saving your greenskin.
I think what he's gonna do is that he captains and then he hits him in the face, and then next turn he can slam and hit him in the face again with this weapon. Oh wait, no, because it becomes a 5/3. So it takes 2 more turns for that to go off.
Yeah.
And that just trades like for free with the Corcoran, assuming that they're playing the control game, which I don't think either of them are.
They're playing the face game. This is 2 people who are angry at each other and they're doing each other's makeups. They just keep like throwing weird eyeliner and everything onto each other.
Oh god. Oh man, double the battle rage. I always get so much value out of that card in arena, but this is a lot of damage. This is such a change of pace from our last game with like the heal control battle. This is just 2 people just going at it.
Yeah, that's where Sue just conceded that last game. He's so mad. He's like, I hit this guy in the face. I really got hit him.
Okay, 1 Taskmaster out of the way, so I actually have no idea what kind of like enablers Sue's running. Every face hunter generally runs Grommash, right? Just for the ultimate finishing combo. So
Usually.
Cruel Taskmaster seems like the dream, but right now he could do it turn 4 if he manages to kill the Sludge Belcher and just kind of have it on the field. It's still a 4/10.
Imagine if there was a preparation for monsters.
Oh my god.
That would be hilarious.
It wouldn't even be fair. You could just like prep Rag turn 1.
No, because it only reduces it by 3.
What? I thought it was your next spell costs 0.
I hope I'm right. Preparation Hearthstone. Let's look this up real quick.
I'm pretty sure it's your next spell is free.
No, it's cost 3 less.
Oh, okay. I guess
It's
just the only
like
relevant
all
spells
of
are 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. I've never
What's the
actually thought
Frothing
about that.
Berserker?
Well, there's Sprint, but I guess Sprint would just cost 4 instead of if you prep sprinted.
This is a card I actually like. The 2/3 that gives the charge, which actually really sucks because now it's an 8/1 and his Deathbite is just gonna get rid of that.
Oh, this Frothing Berserker.
This is so much value. You slam the 2/3. Just take it out. What's he? Oh, okay, I guess not. Maybe you don't slam it. Oh right, yeah, Rag. What am I doing? I forgot the coin Rag. I missed the coin over there because it's been so long since I've seen it. And there you go.
Man, you're so far ahead of me.
Am I?
Yeah.
My bad.
But no, he just kills those off for free. That seemed fair enough. And Coin Dragon, yeah, that's lethal. Damn. Okay.
You're in Japan. How do I
I don't know. Maybe refresh the stream?
but I'm ahead.
I don't have the answers. I suppose I could refresh the stream again. We are in between game. It shouldn't be too
Yeah.
much hassle.
I was just thinking like if you're in Japan technically near the stream, it should be faster for you.
No, we stream to American servers.
Oh yeah, I guess so then the processing for. Yeah, that's true. I forgot how Twitch works. My bad.
It's okay. I forgive you. Just gotta set this up again. Okay, so where are you right now?
They're just talking to each other. He just rubbed his hands. His hands are together, sort of
Yeah.
rasping on the left hand.
Oh, me too. Nuke and Yoti4, who is our player that we are watching for this evening. Playing mostly Control Warrior. I don't think we've seen any other decks out of him.
Oh, I thought that was Yusa for a second.
I'll turn the stream audio on in case you guys want to listen. He's talking about your opponent right now. Looks like we're about to get started into the next game.
So
Quick shout out.
We'll be going up against Asterisk.
Are you seeing that from the website?
Yeah, I see the
Okay.
bracket.
Oh, nice.
Asterisk beat Soyui. So Soyui is going up against Sui. I don't.
Your pronunciation is uncanny. So you can look at all the players here.
I haven't eaten canned food in a while.
So Siu. Okay. And who did you say he was playing?
Asterisk. See, I know that one.
You know how to pronounce asterisk?
Oh, cool. There it is. He's the third one on the on that little thing.
Yes, going across asterisk. Hashtag 1837. All right.
There's a guy named Kag. I thought it was Kage.
I don't think Kage would be entering in the Japanese Open Class JCG tournament.
Yeah, it's online. Good.
Our main JCG, our Japan esports channel is still broadcasting League of Legends.
Does it say that actually? Does it? No,
Yes.
it says Hearthstone for me.
Japan esports
Oh, wait.
1?
Right.
No, you're looking at 2. At least I think.
No, that's you. You're the one has League. Oh no, now it has Hearthstone. I refreshed.
I've refreshed
Oh,
this
I thought it
so
was
many
Hearthstone.
times. Reload. Oh, now it says Hearthstone. Whew. Okay, got that out of the way.
Alright.
I was afraid we were front page and just streaming a game that we weren't actually playing. How embarrassing. Quick shout outs to our sponsors, MSI Notebooks, amazing gaming laptops, BenQ making the best monitors out there, Logicool,
They're pretty good. I have a BenQ monitor.
me too, and an MSI laptop.
I wish I had an MSI laptop.
Yeah? Okay. I'll see what our sponsors can do for you.
I actually need to get a new laptop soon.
They're the best. Once again, I got echo, so I gotta mute that. Make sure we don't have too many audio tracks playing at the same time. So yeah, once again, my name, Curtis Sauce Trainer. Follow me on Twitter for Hearthstone, League of Legends, and Smash Bros. News. Because I love Smash Bros. And it is the best game out there, and anyone who doesn't play it, well, you guys should reconsider your lives. Because it's so good.
Should reconsider how you've come to this point.
Yeah.
If you noticed last tournament, there was actually a bunch of clicking in the background because 2 people were addicted in the background.
Yeah,
So that's just how good Smash Bros is.
Doesn't matter where you go in the world, there'll be someone in the room playing Smash Brothers on Dreamland.
I showed you that picture of someone at that university.
Yeah,
in
Tokyo
Japan.
University. We're actually pretty close to it. But they're casual. It was free for all. That's
Yeah,
no good. That's no good.
it teaches them how to play doubles.
That's
How
true.
to carry. How to be as safe as possible. How to be. The way you win free for all is by being that being that guy that runs around the schoolyard yelling, "You can't hit me."
Yeah. Poking people and just like, tag, you're it, and just running away.
Did you know there was actually a $150 free for all tournament? Well, it was free for all in the preliminaries, and then the later on was just a single bracket, and Crisp won that.
Oh my gosh. Did he spend all the money on hookers and prostitutes and drugs
Wow,
and
that doesn't sound like something Hearthstone friendly.
yeah.
No, he actually made more money than David that day.
Oh
Because
my.
there was also the top 16 in Ontario thing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it's interesting.
Okay, control picked up once again.
All right, yeah.
So
So
I
it's
believe
nothing like that warrior.
this is round 2 of our bracket. Yeah, Warriors is it's so strong right now.
Well, it's like he doesn't have to show anything new. Like if the guy was watching his matches or anything, just seeing what his deck has, he doesn't really have to show anything, or it just has the same old stuff. I mean, he could use a new deck, but I mean, it's a basic control warrior except with Captain Greenskin for a little more burst with his weapons.
Yeah, and Tinkmaster Overspark for the random factor. You never want to count
Yeah,
out the Tinkmaster. How do you like?
Tink, Ma-
You can't even like build against it or play against it because
Tink Master is love. Tink Master is love.
yeah, he is the way. Okay,
The way you can play
asterisk.
the way you can play around it is go hunter and you go snipe.
Oh yeah, that's true. Okay, asterisk with I guess we'll probably tell by the turn 2 play. And if he hits in the face, my guess is okay. Miracle is pretty unlikely unless he didn't draw deadly poison.
hmm Usually, when you hit with the face, it means either A, you don't have deadly poison, or B, you don't really have any plays.
Yeah, you have no plays, so you're probably just going to be weaponing next turn as
hmm
well. So I wouldn't be well now with the taunt.
Yeah, not at this point.
Now he just looks like a really troubled rogue.
It's just kind of upset about what's happening. It's like, oh, jeez.
My plans
Yeah, I
hoisted
think
by
he
this
just drew
one
deadly
3.
poison. Yep,
Yeah.
just drew deadly poison.
Wow. Is it the topmost? Yeah, it is. So that's a really good answer for the 1-3.
Yeah, if he had deadly poison, he wouldn't have hit with his weapon.
But at 3 mana, I guess it wouldn't really matter.
Mhm.
He would have
Maybe
just
my
he
fiery war axe here in case he throws something down.
right.
Just because you might not have the mana to spend with Sludge Belcher next turn. Yeah, he's gonna possibly
Establish
weaponize
it, or is he gonna hit him in the
Yeah,
face?
no, I just establish it.
He's
Miracle
thinking
Rogue
about
doesn't
it.
have much things it's gonna throw out too.
Yeah. Turn 4, coin. My guess is coin Azure Drake is a really strong turn 4 play. That usually means he doesn't have a Gadget's End
Yeah, he's really fishing for trying to cycle.
shiv to the face.
Thing about Warrior versus Miracle Rogue is if you get enough armor, he can't do anything.
Yeah, because Miracle Rogues only have a set amount of damage, right?
Yeah, there's a point where you just run out of damage. So you can just keep armoring up and fatigue them. Get a few guys out on the board so he doesn't have any consistent damage and just get rid of his burst.
I can understand saving the charges for things like Earthen Ring and SI Agent, but if he hasn't played them by now, it's pretty unlikely.
Yeah, but I mean keeping the weapons also pretty good because like there's not really a rush to get Rogue down in damage.
Yeah. It's not
So
really a
now he
rush
has
for
his
control
SI up.
warriors in general, I'd say.
Yeah,
Gets this one too.
exactly.
And then he SIs. Okay.
Yeah, now he can just carry and hit the guy. Not bad. Yeah, and then
Yeah, Karen is kind of a shoe-in here. Shield block is a possibility, but no. He doesn't need the armor right now. And he's got a
yeah.
really good turn 6.
Plus he has shield slam in his hand, so he can combo the two together as opposed to maybe losing some of that armor along the way.
Hmm.
We're
Okay.
seeing a lot more Baron-Geddon. Like, I typically don't see Baron-Geddon used as often. I feel like it's been replaced a lot more than.
Yeah, with things like Ysera.
Mhm.
I really like Ysera and Control Warrior. Lotheb.
Yeah, Brawl. The only time someone has ever wanted Brawl. Ooh.
the 10, the 10 cost brawl. How unfortunate.
Just gonna
Um,
throw out his.
what do you think about just shield blocking? And I can't even. It's 8 mana.
Yeah.
Oh, that's rough.
Just gonna throw out
Yeah,
Baron-Geddon.
that works. He's kind of bringing both people down low, though. I don't know. Like, he's kind of dead to combo, actually. Leroy is 6, 12, 18, plus Cold Blood is 21. So if he has Leroy double Shadow Step Cold Blood, he dies. Okay.
You know, I actually don't see Cold Blood as much either, because people don't really want the burst. They want more of like the cycle power to rush to get like things a little bit more, a little faster.
Yeah. It's not as safe. It kind of makes your deck more one directional. Like even
Mhm.
more one directional than Miracle is.
Yeah. All right, so he's gonna sap the Baron-Geddon.
Yeah.
Hopefully he has the conceal, because that might be a dead.
He might be fishing for it.
Mhm.
He's got 1 mana.
Ah, didn't get it.
Yeah. But that works too.
Mm, just
Really?
rag.
Yeah, YOLO rag.
Yeah, just take out the gadget and rag. Wouldn't be too bad. Establish a big guy. If he saps it, he only has one more sap, so.
Now he's dead to Leroy double Shadow Step with the 3 damage on the weapon.
Mhm.
So that's the only problem with just
Yeah, he
killing
could be
that and ragging.
preparing that.
I wouldn't mind armoring up this turn just to be a little safe. He's in a really good position.
Yeah, maybe even to keep the death rattle of Karen, you might just shield block and shield slam or something.
Yeah.
There's not really much you're gonna. There's not really much you're gonna take out with the shield slam as well. So it's kind of worth it, but I guess he's just gonna try and establish his bigger creatures. Have that 8 damage ticking at him every turn.
Yeah.
Plus he has lethal next turn if that
If he doesn't put up a creature, yeah.
not even if he doesn't put up a creature, because he can easily take that out with the shield block, shield slam. So most likely has lethal for next turn unless the rogue can actually do something.
21 damage. Still possible, but we can't really see what Asterix's holding. Maybe he's just sitting on Leroy 1 Shadow Step.
Mm-hmm.
Could this be it?
Yeah.
Blade Flurry. Um, and then eviscerate the rag, I guess. Okay. Fan of Knives. Shiv it? Oh, if he has a Shiv. No, prep Shiv.
Oh, that really sucks.
Preparation to sap.
Yeah.
He got it so close, and then he just... Darn.
That did actually really save him though, so
Sometimes you gotta take what you can get. 12 damage. Can he... Does he have lethal here? I would assume
the
not.
Tink Master. That's I think you Fiery War Axe. Ooh.
Do you kill the... Yeah,
Oh.
you gotta kill the 1/1.
Yeah, you gotta shield sign now.
What?
I was thinking you just
What?
immediately Fiery War Axe the guy.
What? Okay, well, shield slam it. It's fine.
Yeah.
Still, though. Why...
Just,
Why would you
he's
even
just
play
thinking
that
to
card?
He's just thinking to himself. He's like, I don't have any big Miracle Rogue doesn't really have any big creatures I'm gonna shield slam. I better make one for him.
He wants to get the most value out of his shield slam by killing something with 5 health.
And now he Azure Drakes, so ooh, unfortunate.
He's gonna need to Earthen or he's dead.
Mm-hmm. This is probably where you rag, just to get rid of. Yeah, because you can get rid of the concealed Azure Drake.
Yeah. Too bad he got that conceal a little late.
Mm-hmm. Doesn't look like he has his other gadgets in.
Rag axe and hit him. Oh, it doesn't give him lethal though. So close. Establish the
Plus
axe.
you also have
That works.
Not only that, you also have Baron Geddon, which will do a 2 damage. So next turn you can like Baron Geddon, Fiery War Axe. Although I think their abilities happen in the order that they were played. So Ragnaros would throw down its fire, and then Baron Geddon would do his fire next. So if he throws down a 2 minion, might be a little less useful.
Right. That'd be nice if Baron did it first, but I don't think he does.
No, it goes in the order that you've played the character. So, all right, he's hoping here, but it's really looking like
7 damage.
Yeah.
Playing the RNG game.
He should just brawl right here.
If he Fiery War Axe executes, and then does he have enough for that? Execute and Baron? Yeah, so that's lethal. Correct? Am I missing something here?
No, but he went for the less than
Oh, okay.
more RNG. Yeah. Still gets it.
And he gets it. Yeah. Well played. I don't know. I think I would, if I was going to create a deck similar to this, I would, and make, changes that would make the deck better.
Might get rid
of Tinkmaster. Yeah, I'm thinking to get rid of the
switch out Baron Geddon too.
Yeah.
It's not that bad.
It's okay. It's working out for him.
Yeah.
Kind of. But then again, if that Baron Geddon were just like a Ysera, that would probably be working out for him too.
Ysera's really good because like a lot of his cards are and a lot of Ysera's cards are like really stick. Not only is it like this 4/12 minion, but it also gives you some good burst damage. Have like a board clear minion that isn't targeted by anything, kind of like a little bit of a worse Spectral Knight. And then you have a very low cost 7/6 Drake.
Yeah, that's a good one. Oh my God, Tinkmaster.
All right, so he's going that Face Warrior versus Face Hunter versus Warrior.
Yeah. Control Warrior wins every single matchup, except maybe Druid. Ramp Druid's pretty strong.
Ramp Druid is just like that steady flow. Just sort of do it.
Oh man, Leper Gnome's so value. Look at that, 4 damage, just 1 mana, 4 damage.
Yeah.
It's such a good card.
He has his Fiery War Axe and his Face Hunter. But like, I don't have anything on the board now. The Warrior just got like a boost in weapons with that Death Bite.
Yeah, it is a really strong might.
Yeah, I really like Death Bite too. You have the 4 damage plus then it's Death Rattle. So
yeah,
good.
the Death Rattle just plays to its controlled nature. Okay, so he just equips the weapon. I guess he's waiting to secret next turn.
Yeah.
Okay. Misdirection is usually the Face Hunter's trap of choice, correct? And Explosive Trap?
Yeah, usually Explosive Trap, Misdirection. Sometimes not really Freezing Trap too often, I don't think.
Sometimes though.
You want those damaging ones. You want the ones that'll clear the board like Explosive Trap, and then the ones that'll do a lot of damage like Misdirection.
Yeah, Misdirection can just randomly win you the game. Did you watch the Reynad video where he was convinced that the trap was explosive and just for 4 turns in a row just tried to whittle him down with spells, and then by the end of it he got frustrated and he's like, all right, he wins, it's explosive trap, and he hits him with a 1/1, and then it misdirects and hits the 1/1, just like turns around and hits him in the face and he dies to it. It was so fun. It's just the saddest thing.
Oh man, I've lost to Misdirection because I forgot to consider it as well.
Yeah, it's not one of those traps you see, right?
Typically like, oh man, especially one of the funniest things too is when you go for the buzzer to hit it, and you're like, oh, that's explosive trap. I'll hit this buzzer and it's snakes, and they draw 3 cards.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, the snakes are beasts, so strong. Or like Knife Juggler, you got to hit the Knife Juggler, and it's just the spawns the snakes. So strong. Okay, so 3/1 hero ability. I guess a secret. He's gonna drop a secret. Yeah.
You get that secret. I gotta get more value because You can't start hitting with a weapon unless you get more
Yeah, it's good to get everything you can out of it. Okay, turn 5. Brawl looking really unlikely.
I don't know.
I,
Brawl might be out of the question here.
explosive. Oh my gosh. It's still like not a bad, like even in that case, it's not terrible. Like it's still 2 damage. That's probably the worst explosive trap ever, and it still seems like fine. You know,
Yeah.
it's just such a good card.
Oh, this is where the death bites, death rattle comes into play. All these 1 health creatures. But man, those
Oh,
web spinners, you can get like King Crush
yeah. You can also get like the charge boar or like the silverback patriarch.
or the angry chicken.
Oh, the angry chicken,
Yeah,
the
I think
best beast.
they should change angry chicken to like it explodes.
And
'Cause I
what
remember,
does damage to everything around, or just like the animation.
yeah, no, it does damage to everything around it, just explodes. Cause I don't know, I was thinking like Ratchet and Clank, like when you turn like the creatures into chickens, and then they just run around and explode. So maybe they should just do that with Angry Chicken. It's just so mad, it just blows up in like a little cluster, and not like the entire map, just this like little contained area.
But Ratchet and Clank is just not Blizzard. Then again, neither is Indiana Jones, so
Yeah, exactly.
they could do it. Okay,
Mhm.
Beast to Houndmaster. That's gonna be a 4/5,
Yeah, that's kind of. I
and the
haven't even
Hunter's
seen that
Mark.
in Face Hunter. All right, I don't know if that was really worth it because now you're just stuck with the same 4/5. I mean, it does get taken out because you forced to hit the taunt, but
Why don't Face Hunters run like the 2/1, the hoot owl? It's a beast for starters,
mhm.
and it has answers to a lot of the meta right now. Even though
Yeah,
you could sacrifice like a little bit of face damage, it's a beast, so it synergizes with Hunter.
yeah, I think it would be. I think it actually would have been better than the River Croc list.
Yeah.
Because that's I feel like Proclus like the usually the 2/3 is just more it's more of a control character.
Hmm.
He's probably gonna
Boom.
hounds here. Yep.
Yeah. The buzzard followed by the hounds. 2 hounds.
Yoti is in a really good position. Face Hunter's low on damage. He hasn't been able to really hit him. I feel like this I feel like this Hunter is a bit it's like a little pushed into mid range.
Yeah. There's a lot,
It's
like he hasn't really been going for the face. There's a lot of cards that are a little slower.
mhm. Oh, the mad scientist busting out the new cards.
Boom. Boom. I like the mad scientist.
Yeah, I think it's pretty good.
It could be any trap. It's not even like the hunter's trying to play a situational trap. It's just like, oh yeah, your guess is as good as mine.
I don't care. I get a charge.
Okay, Tinkmaster, let's go. No. The smart play here, I don't even like YOLO Rag is YOLO, of course. Fiery War Axe to kill the buzzard. But then what's your play after that? You Fiery War Axe to captain?
Yeah, might. Or you just rag. You know, you can do that.
Like Rag is always fun. If you kill the 2/1, it's not terrible because you still have your 8/8 on the field. You kill the 2/2,
Plus,
it's
plus you
pretty
get the
bad.
yeah the 8 damage in. He's left at 4 health. He can't like Hunter rarely heals. So then you have the fireworks plus Captain Greenskin. If he doesn't have a taunt down, then you
That's
go
game.
lethal.
Yeah.
Mhm.
To mention, he can top deck a lot of things to do 4 damage. Grommash, what was I going to say? He doesn't run Mortal Strike in this deck, but there's Grommash and then there's... Why can I not think of this? Oh, Gorehowl is the other one.
Yeah, Warhawk's pretty good. He's gonna bust out that secret.
Boom. See what secret he gets. And it's a secret. So we'll never know.
Misdirection works on the thing too, right? On like on like the character. I was gonna say champions.
Uh, That is a good
Check.
question. Yeah.
I gotta check that because I think that's the thing I lost to, but I don't remember.
We'll go fact check the misdirection. Okay. So he draws into Lothab. Right now there is 3, 7, 8, 9 damage plus a trap.
Yeah, it's when a character attacks, so it could be. Oh, there we go. If it was misdirection, you could possibly have it change onto something else. That's actually how I lost one because I tried to attack him
Yeah.
with a weapon because I forgot that it wasn't. And I just attacked my own creature. I was like, oh, how will that happen?
So there is the lethal and well played on Yoti with the Control Warrior plus Tankmaster Overpart.
2-0ing both his
Overspark.
opponents.
Yeah, really, really good.
This was a brutal pool. Everyone just got 2-0, not a single like.
Maybe I'll try and get the pool up on stream here so you guys can see what kind of matches we got for you. I believe it is Open Class 14.
That's actually the end of that one because Yoti took that bracket, got first place in that one. Pretty good.
Yeah, we can load this one up here. So I believe you guys can see everything there. So this was our Group 1 bracket. Yoti 2-0ing Siu and then 2-0ing Asterisk. Xiuyu getting 2-0'd by Asterisk and Siu 2-0ing Xiuyu.
Those don't sound similar at all.
They're not. Siu and
no,
Xiuyu. Here's our next
Close.
bracket. Koronako 2-0ing Kalmine and Kag. Yeah, it does kind of look like Kage.
Yeah, because then you have the pound sign, so it's almost an E. Close enough to an E.
Yeah, it's pretty close to an E. Yeah, this bracket has not been played out all the way yet.
Probably having some priest versus warrior decks.
Oh man, I think the paladin versus warrior is pretty brutal too. The heal paladin.
We have in group 5 we have Yusa from group 4 actually, and Yusa from last week.
Yeah, 2-0ing Sino and Lynx.
Yeah, you do
Really
better. It's nice to see the people we spectate to do better. We can sort of hope that it was our commentary that helped them get that extra step they needed.
Yeah, they go back and watch the stream and they think, oh yes.
They go back and watch the English.
The English stream. And they go, oh yes. I see. There's a lot of groups here. Okay.
14.
Aqua, Trix, Negima, and Yana in Group 10 has not been finished. Group 11, Group 12. Yeah. They're talking about best of threes are a totally different game.
Yeah, I can see that.
And it's very true. Being able to, like, once you know what deck you're going up against, I think it'd be really interesting if you could do, like, a best of 3 where you could build a deck in between.
You know, I would be really cool if there was where you could challenge your friends to, like, an arena sort of match.
Yeah, why doesn't that exist? That'd be really cool.
Yeah, that'd be really cool. Yeah, just like challenge. It's like arena. It's cool. Just gotta like craft your own deck.
Yeah. When I first started playing this game, I know Arena was awesome. Like, just the idea of being able to play cards. I actually thought my Arena decks were always better than my constructed decks.
Yeah.
Just because it's like, oh, I can actually get cards that aren't crap.
Yeah, you can play around with all like the cards that you don't have, so it's really, really cool.
Yeah. And then I started getting good. And oh, how things changed.
Oh man, I have a reservation at Poutineville.
Yeah. You gonna get your table with your own name on it?
Yeah, I had to make sure. Shit.
Oh. I think I'm just gonna refresh this because I think it froze just a little bit there. So I'm just gonna refresh. Get our next match underway ASAP. I believe just in 5 minutes we'll be starting the second round.
No, is it going to another person or?
It is. I should be going to another person. That would make the most sense.
That's cool.
So we'll drop this down to. Huh. So have you played the new Nax upgrade yet? Or like the new wing?
I watched it, but I don't have the gold to unlock them. And
No.
I didn't prepare myself to get all the to get the gold to have those.
I don't think I've ever had more than 300 gold in Hearthstone.
Yeah.
It's too bad. But I looked at the cards and like, oh, Zombie Chow is so cool. I just want to like build an Amaz Priest deck and do the 10 burst damage plus double Mind Blast on turn 10 for 20 burst. The Priest burst.
I love the cheesy decks. It was so funny. Like the one combo, like you'll play 8 games, you'll never get the combo, but on that 9th game, when
Yeah.
you hit that, when you get that entire planned,
Yeah.
planned from the beginning hand.
The Angry Chicken inner or like Power Word Shield, Inner Rage, Wild Pyromancer combo. Hit them for 10 damage for 3 cards.
The previous turn Tundra Rhino into Houndmaster Arcane into Angry Chicken Houndmaster Arcane Shot.
Oh my gosh. What a beast.
Literally.
What a beast. Is your stream frozen right now for you?
No, it's still gone.
Okay, I think mine just like super delayed. Let's see if we can get any audio. So what are they talking about right now for you? Talking about best of threes?
You know, would love to answer that, but my Japanese is a bit rusty.
Sounds like you
when I
should
say
brush up
rusty,
on it.
I mean non-existent.
Oh.
I should. That would be a great idea, actually.
Okay, go. So the guy on the right's talking, I hope. He's pointing his hands to the right. Clasping and playing with his fingernails. He forgot to cut them this morning.
That's alright. You need that extra tension from the nail. Just to click on the mouse properly so you don't accidentally hit something.
What is going on? There's actually, lately, there's been some issues with Twitch and, like, Japanese, basically, like, I don't want to say our servers, but our connection from Japan to the Twitch servers. And there's just been, like, major delays in a lot of the streams that we try and watch. So I think that's what's happened. Like, my stream just paused twice, which is why I'm so far behind you.
Yeah.
It's not going to matter too much right now, but...
Mine's been pretty good, so it's probably, like, the run back. Like, back to your...
Oh, true, eh?
Back to your connection, yeah. Because mine hasn't stuttered at all.
Oh, he's giving us the finger right now.
Do we get to choose which one? Specifically choose. You know, I keep forgetting. I was like looking around and then I just realized the Angry Chicken's in the bottom left.
He's always there. He's just chilling, man. Best card.
Alright. That's what I always look forward to from a web spinner. Let me get another 1/1. That's what I want out of this. I want any beast in the entire game.
I don't think the Silverback Patriarch's very good either.
I mean, it comes in handy at some point. You need a taunt, just like whoop, there it is.
Whoop, there it is. But it's like 3 mana. Oh, it's so bad. So the guy on the left's talking for me right now. Just started talking. He's pointing at his palms. I think you're so far ahead of me.
Yeah, the guy on the right's talking for me.
No, he just started talking.
Yeah, no, I realized I was ahead, like, during the Warriors, so it was hard to commentate because then it's like you don't see what's happening.
Yeah, you had a couple stream spoilers.
Yeah. I didn't realize till like after. I don't know. Maybe I need to move to Japan. Cough cough.
Yeah, we'll see what we
And
can do.
also a laptop. MSI.
Yeah, we'll get that all sorted out for you right away. We'll get your plane ticket. We'll get you a place to stay.
Let's get the paperwork done.
Yep. Sign on the dotted line. Just come on down. Okay, next match should be starting pretty soon.
That'd be nice. Which one are we getting at? Or what matches are we going? Are we gonna show like the other bracket matches or?
Mine just went offline and online. Did yours do that?
Yeah, mine also went offline.
Whew. Okay.
It's not just you.
How to lose viewers 101. At least I don't think my stream's going offline. Just the mirrored Japanese stream. So for those of you tuned in wondering what this all is, this is a bracket tournament. So the JCG is the Japan Competitive Gaming. It's like the forerunner for esports in Japan, and they host tournaments for League of Legends, for Hearthstone, a couple other games. You can check out their website. It's just, if you just Google JCG, it'll be there. The tournament that we are watching right now is the Open Class Hearthstone tournament. So every week, anyone is free to enter. There's a pool of maybe 30 or 40 people. There's actually no cap. I think the cap is 64, but it's pretty rare that gets filled out. So these players enter and they play out, and as they win, they earn points. And by the end of the season, the players with the most points are awarded prizes and move on to a elimination bracket where there's more prizes and so on and so forth. So this game right now, we have what you're actually spectating is one of the players within the bracket gets invited to the JCG offices to self-commentate their games with the person leading the tournament, who is Papurico, the person on the left, and then they have the guest player, the person on the right. And so that's what we get to spectate.
He's going up against another player from one of the other brackets. He's going up against Vane, who got 3rd place in Group 6.
All right. Okay, once again, Control Warrior. I believe this is the same deck. So we're going to see some Tinkmaster Overspark shenanigans. Yeah. Okay, turn to Wild Growth, the dream.
I don't know what Tinkmaster has gotten him. Like, it's... No, I'm going to maintain that statement.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It hasn't gotten him anything. I'm going to say that.
Yeah.
Okay, so it looks like both players deciding to scale into the late game here.
He has a healthy bit of armor. It looks like he's going to go for the little Murloc and then Armor Smith. I was going to maybe armor up again. Use that hero ability every turn to be a little bit more... I don't know, get some value out of it.
So turn 5. Possible innervate to lore is what I'm thinking. Yeah, draw another 2 cards. The full deck. There's nothing scarier than a druid with a full hand.
Yeah,
it is brutal. They just have answers for everything.
They just keep throwing out all these big creatures. Ancient of War, Ancient of War, Ancient of War. Karen.
Okay, still fishing. Turn 5's Azure Drake's a really, really solid play, especially into the Armor Smith.
Yeah.
And once again, we have the stream freeze. So you're going to have to... Well, he just drew Tinkmaster Overspark for me.
All right. This is where we get we have the Tinkmaster that can possibly give you a 5/5, get that 1/1. It's going to throw down the Death Bite as well. And then he shield slams the Azure Drake to get rid of it instead of using a charge of his weapon.
Yeah.
He wants to keep that armor.
You should delay your analysis just like a couple seconds. So just collect your thoughts a little bit, because like, whew, you're way ahead of me. I'm gonna have to predict the match, which is fine because that's what I'm used to.
Yeah, I got
super prediction.
3 steps ahead.
Okay, so Druid's gonna go ahead and throw down the 6 mana. What would I do as Druid? I have no idea what kind of deck this guy's running. Yeti. I'm gonna say Yeti hero ability and hit him in the face.
Yeah, it's usually like
It's
defense too.
solid play. There's two kinds of like they either run Yetis or they run golems, but just in case they don't draw into their wild growths, usually they've drawn into their Yeti or their golem, so they'll innervate that out or throw those out as kind of like hard to deal with creatures.
Yeah. Usually, like the character, the creatures that stick are really good to have.
Well, looks like we're loading video again.
Yeah, mine loaded for a bit too.
Internet here in Japan, it's just supposed to be good. Okay, he decides to keeper the armor smith.
Like the best.
What? The armor smith death bite combo is really cool.
Yeah. I guess he's just he's kind of afraid of that, so he silence on them. He's gonna have to deal with it, get rid of it first. Doesn't want this warrior accumulating more armor on him.
Yeah.
So he doesn't run out of damage.
Okay, decides to swipe the other one. Wow.
That's not bad.
Getting rid of the
He's
armor.
gonna have 7 mana, so he might get rid of his death bite, so he can like get out of Gore Howl.
Get out the Gore Howl. I think that's a decent play. The alternative to that,
You also have the passive, so you can like also, I guess, throw out a Fire Rocks and just get out the keeper with that. I guess since he's not gonna go ahead and attack the keeper.
So he's going to leave the 2/3 live. He still doesn't know what kind of druid, if this is the token druid or maybe more of like
It's playing more like a ramp standard.
a ramp standard, yeah.
Oh no, actually it's token.
Have we seen any indication of that?
But you will.
But I might in the near... Is it Violet Teacher, possibly?
It is Violet Teacher.
Oh, I even guess it still hasn't been played for me, but wow. And yeah, the Violet Teacher. Followed up by Wrath. I'm guessing Wrath for 1 and then hero ability it down.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, of course. So yeah, Token Druid, really, really scary once they get going. You want to deal with the Violet Teacher right away. Brawl's a possibility.
Gore Howl too, so that's gonna be pretty fun too. And he also has a Brawl in his hand if he wants to play it.
Yeah,
like,
at any point. At any point he can brawl.
He runs Tinkmaster in his hand, so I mean, even if all else fails and lives from the Brawl, might even.
Yeah, if the Tinkmaster goes horribly wrong, you can just brawl out your mistakes.
Yeah. It's Brawl in the family.
Okay, let's see what survives. My guess is the 1/1. Oh, I'm wrong. Wow, the Violet Teacher lives. How
Yeah.
unfortunate.
See, maybe you just Tinkmaster here to turn it into a 1/1. I mean, well, you just have you have the Gore Howl. Never mind, just Gore Howl it.
Either way, like the 1/1 and the 5/5 kind of serve the same purpose. Like even if he turns it into a 1/1, does he kill it or does he leave it there? Because it's Token Druid, it still gets value.
Yeah.
So I don't really see the point in changing it at all. If just eliminate it.
You want to just eliminate what he has, especially since you're so far ahead with all your damage, or not just damage. I mean, you're ahead on health. You're about even in cards, and then you're just ahead in, I guess, more so control. So it's not bad.
Wow. Okay, that was a really strong play. If he had the Violet Teacher out, he would have a full board right now.
Yeah, that was interesting. He has like some Miracle Druid with the Gadget Sen.
Yeah.
And the Twilight Drake. The Twilight Drake is also an interesting pick because you don't really see that too much.
No, not out of a Druid, but I guess with so much card draw, it's pretty solid. Boom. How to control his warrior 101. YOLO rag. That wasn't very YOLO though. That was pretty. That was just a rag.
It was a standard, you live twice sort of move.
Oh, Bestials. No way. I have not seen that card in so long.
Yeah, Man, I want to make a druid mill deck with naturalize.
This guy kind of has it. He's got the cold light, remember?
Yeah, yeah. The cold light is the naturalize. Then he has a bunch of things to help him with the spells,
Druid of the
like the
Claw?
gadget's and to draw more.
I'm guessing Druid of the Claw. Why would he click Innervate without... Why would you click Innervate without a good 6-drop?
Druid of the Claws 5.
Well, there aren't very many 6-drops, so it's...
Yeah, you only have like Karen and Spectral Knight.
Spectral
Knight.
Spectral Knight would be pretty cool. Another Twilight.
Yeah.
Okay. And then he makes him bigger. So much card draw. He's milling through his deck really, really quickly.
Yeah.
This if this game goes to why do I have the hardest time coming up with these terms? But yeah, if it goes to deck out, I say deck out because like from Yu-Gi-Oh background, but in this they call it what do they call it in Hearthstone? Fatigue. Thanks. I hope you enjoy watching me struggle.
It's all right.
But yeah, okay.
I also have to wait for you to say things so I know where you are in the stream.
I appreciate it. Okay. Execute that and kill that. 7 mana. Does he just slam the Karen? Or, yeah, he could give his upgrade. It's not terrible. If he only runs one Gorehowl, this is the time to upgrade.
Yeah. Usually you'd only run one Gorehowl, because, like, it lasts so long. If you have 2 in your hand, that's just a dead card.
Yeah.
It's like how a lot of hunters will only run one bow, because, yeah,
it just lasts so long.
Yeah, it's not really... It's also just not worth it if you have like 2 in your hand, that's a dead card for a few turns.
Yeah, definitely.
And usually you want to get the most value out of it by having the secrets, so yeah, it's just gonna last a good while.
Samara Druid. This is not archive footage, this is a live mirror stream of the Japanese stream going on right now. So you have Yoti, who is commentating his own match from the JCG studio, alongside with our Japanese commentator, and then it is being restreamed in English. Okay, 5-2 upgrade though. Sludge Belcher.
Sludge Belcher is such a happy guy.
He's dead to combo. He needs to have a taunt up. Oh no. Okay, yeah, he's gonna throw it out anyway.
The druid has evened this up pretty well. I mean, the warrior was like really, really ahead, and then, jeez, he's milling through this deck.
Yeah, so much cards. He has 4 cards left to do 20 damage. Savage Roar. I mean, he probably only has 1 combo. If it goes to Fatigue, it's not going to be good for Druid.
I guess this is the mill deck then. Just burning through all the Warriors' cards. Well, burning through both their cards, but I think he's gone through most of his own cards because of the gadgets and earlier.
I think a forced discard is coming up next, so we'll see what he gets rid of. Lotheb. Pretty good.
Yeah, that's pretty good. And he's fatigued himself. All he has to start doing is armoring up each turn. Just keep playing his guys just whenever he wants.
So it's 2 naturalizes and 2 cold lights. Yeah, could I say a few words about the Japanese meta? We are not afraid to innovate. I'm going to say that. Every week, I get to watch this every week and commentate it, and it's all like they have decks that are really similar to meta decks, but then they just have these cards that like naturalize and cold light. No.
And Tinkmaster.
And like Tinkmaster Overspark and what's that? The upgrade legendary? Give your weapon a 1/1. Like it's just.
Oh yeah, Greenskin.
I guess they're not afraid to kind of look at a card and say, how can I get value out of this card, and like would it work in this deck? A lot of that probably stems because they don't listen to top level players who say why cards are bad. So it's not that it's like an underdeveloped meta, it's just that at least that's what I think. is the reason why they run all these unconventional things. It's because most of the streaming and knowledge for this game is in English.
Yeah.
So they have nothing to do but like read the card translations and figure it out from there. So it makes for some really interesting games to watch if you haven't been following the scene up until now. Is this lethal? Like, this feels like so much damage on the board right now. And fatigue.
Yeah, he's hit. The Blood Mage is like forcing him to fatigue as well. He has so much card draw in this deck. Yeah, there's no real way that the Druid can win from here.
What is this play? Oh man, okay. The Tinkmaster. You know what? Another thing too. I think they really like Tinkmaster because of the Japanese love to gamble because it's like not. It's just a part of the culture. They like that whole RNG side, which is why Hearthstone is so popular here. It's like you open packs, you get to see cards, and you never know what you're gonna get, kind of thing.
I love opening packs. It's one of my favorites.
So do the Japanese.
Yeah.
Ooh, the double Savage Roar.
I wish I could play. I wish there was a version of Hearthstone where you only open packs. And that was it.
That's just the whole game. You never get to use
Just
the
the
things
whole
that
game is opening packs.
It is so much fun.
Yeah.
Okay. That seemed like a pretty convincing win. An interesting deck, nonetheless. The attempts at Mills.
Yeah.
I would have saved the Cold Light Oracle for like actual overdraw instead of using it super early. But I guess when he turned to Wild Growth, for you aspiring druids out there, make sure you have a turn 4 play if you're going to do that. Or if you coin out Wild Growth, make sure you have a turn 3 play.
I feel like having the Gadget Sand in that deck is really weird because you don't want to mill out before your opponent, especially when you're making them draw so much.
I think he would have won if Tinkmaster targeted the taunt.
Maybe.
It would have been interesting because, like, yeah, how much burst is that? I still don't think it was enough burst.
No, it was 22. Actually, I forget how much armor he had. Actually,
I think he had a lot of armor. He had at least 24 health.
yeah.
The full combo only does like 6, 12, 18 plus 3 is 21. Yeah, full combo does 21.
He had 22 because he had double Savage or whatever, or what not? Yeah, he had like. Yeah, he had
6, 12, 18 plus 2.
Force of Nature, Savage Roar, Innervate Savage Roar.
Yeah, exactly, 22.
That's all. Yeah.
Okay, you can see Tyson typing in the bottom, Yoroshiku onegaishimasu, which just means I don't want to translate it. Just means like good luck. I think I've heard so many different translations for it. Some people say nice to meet you, which is just so bad. It's more or less like I wish you luck, not luck, but like I wish both of us going forward to have like a good time knowing each other. It's that sort of feeling. It's just something you say to another person when you have to interact with them
Regardless
for the next little while.
Let's go get a beer later.
Exactly. There's a good translation. Regardless of who wins, let's go get a beer later. That'd be great, actually, if after every Hearthstone tournament, they all went out for some drinking. Ooh. Yeah, so I guess he likes to live dangerously, playing that Tinkmaster Overspark. Oh, wow.
Lives dangerously with the Tinkmaster playing Control Warrior.
Yeah, I know. Eh? Why would you play a control deck and then just live dangerously?
Yeah.
It's only fun that way, I think. If this is Face Hunter, coining out the Unstable Ghoul is not terrible. Armorsmith is pretty good too.
You might want to get the Armorsmith out early. Maybe you'll get some early armor. Not allow him to do as much damage.
Yeah, it's never a bad idea to get the Armorsmith out. Now he can
really
unstable.
He's really liking the Control Warrior. Hasn't switched off of it in a while. So I'm playing a plethora of decks earlier on, and then just like, yeah, all right, Control Warrior is where it's at. I haven't lost yet.
I don't know. I think you can force him to hit with the 1/2. Yeah, and then hit him in the face. Warriors don't have a lot of way to deal with that 1/3. I guess he's just going for the armor.
I'm just gonna gain so much armor from this. especially when he has those 2/1/1s out.
Yeah. So much. The armor smith behind the taunt wall. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
gonna be really strong.
And if he gets another creature out next turn, and then he has and then the unstable ghoul explodes, and then he just gets even more armor once he like throws out that Yeti on turn 4.
Oh no. He's not gonna use both of those. I think he is. Oh, so much value. So much armor.
So much armor, such little time.
Okay.
I think you throw the Yeti out possibly on turn 4. Then
Yeah.
you
Web spinner. Such a cool card.
yeah.
Not the greatest turn. If he had a animal companion, might have been better.
Animal companion's really good. There's okay. Gets the angry chicken.
Oh my gosh. The armor smith that could though. I don't even mind
man.
not dropping the Yeti. Yeah, because like eventually that thing's gonna explode. So
And at least you get some armor out of it too.
that's true.
Just
Oh
piece of armor.
no way. To Houndmaster. Yo. My favorite card. Maybe not favorite. Oh my
Your
gosh.
favorite combo, the Houndmaster Angry Chicken combo.
Slam. 1, 2, and wow.
Just be careful for next turn. It's turn 6. He doesn't really have too much to deal with, like a Savannah High Main or a big creature that he can throw out.
Okay, just putting something on the field so he can trade.
Mhm.
I don't think he's going to be needing the heal anytime soon. Although, maybe for creatures, but... Okay, yeah, there's the Hyman.
You
Turn
could
6.
heal him. You could heal some creatures, especially since like he's gonna have so much armor. He has that shield block in his hand. It's just, that's like potential 11 armor, then another 2. It's 13. That's so much armor that the face hunters, or not the face hunter, the hunter's just gonna have to get through.
Let's see what he draws here. He gets Tinkmaster.
Oh, is
That
is
seems
that what
like
he's gonna do?
too good. So if he kills the 3, just sack the 3/3 and then Tinkmaster, I think. Although he could play a little risky. Okay, yeah, that's the smarter
Yeah,
play.
if you take masters, like you get a worse creature regardless.
Yeah, and wow, he gets the 1/1. Tyson did
Gets
not
the
do his
squirrel.
homework.
It's a beast too.
He responds, "Oh my god."
Yeah.
What a Tinkmaster. How to get value. Amazing.
I disagree heavily with this.
Oh man, okay. Oh, that is a cute little squirrel though.
Yeah. It's a nicely drawn. It's like one of those third-year art projects.
Yeah, it is. Okay, you could establish the Gore Howl. Deathbite is slightly more effective.
Yeah, Deathbite. I'd probably go with the Deathbite and then just take out the squirrel. Just keep more control.
Nice, I like it. He's got 7 armor, board control. He doesn't need to... He can save that Gore Howl for something.
Yeah.
Hyman round 2.
Once he gets that Gore Howl out too, like once he just keeps having all these weapons, keep armoring up. And then once he has a Gore Howl out, just gets rid of his creatures even further. Like just puts them further in the control ground.
Oh my gosh. The triple draw. Oh. Good ooze. Good thing he didn't Gore Howl, but he still got the Gore Howl. So why wouldn't he ooze first? That's what
Yeah.
that's what they're talking about. He should have oozed first. Maybe he drew into it. That's the only explanation.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Should have used his creatures before that. That didn't quite hit the mark.
Well, if he did draw into the ooze, then it's understandable that he'd want to destroy it, but... Oh, wow, great play right there.
it could have been one of those things where he just gets ahead of himself, like, oh, I got ooze, I can get rid of his
Oh, I didn't read the character description.
Like the same thing happens too because because of the what's it called? Because of the passive, the same thing happens. So he probably wanted to save the ooze just for the gore howl.
Maybe he has another ooze. It's actually pretty rare to run 2 oozes, so.
Yeah, you could even have a Harrison Jones.
Okay, so YOLO Rag is looking pretty likely, and there it is.
All right.
Wow, it's like profit. You're just such a prophet. He could even have a Harrison Jones. How did you know?
I'm actually not even looking at at like the regular stream. I'm looking at your stream, so I'm looking at the late stream delayed.
Oh, well, awesome. If you want, I could Skype screen share, and then it would be
actually that probably
instant.
would be a lot better.
Okay, so we'll do that. Set that up for our last 20 minutes of the stream.
It'll just be a lot better because yeah.
Yeah, because then no matter what we have like lined up synergy. So what an unleash. It's a hunter's mark. Actually, it's not terrible.
I don't know. I feel like the hunter's kind of out of this. Like after a play like that where you really regret that and you just want to go back and redo it in a game like Hearthstone, it's just like
You only get one
surreal.
chance.
Yeah. You only get one shot, Mom Spaghetti.
Yeah.
All right, so he's clearing up. He's clearing up some things.
Gore howl. So wait, he oozed one weapon, and then he Harrison Jonesed. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Another ooze?
Yeah, he has 2 oozes and Harrison Jones. He made this specifically against
Control Warrior with all these weapons.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
There are a lot of weapons out nowadays because of all the popular classes having some pretty prominent weapons, especially with Warrior getting his new Death Bite, which is really cool.
Wow. Okay, well, he's sitting on 2 cards. Both unleashes have been used. Hunter's Mark used tracking. Still should have another Hyman in there, but
This is gonna be a slow win for the
Control Warrior. I mean, what wins from Warrior are quick? Let's be real.
Yeah, Face Warrior.
Boom.
Face Warrior.
Just as we say that, Face Warrior, Face Warrior.
Face Warrior is so fun. I love face classes or face decks.
I'm starting to think that Black Knight is not going to get value, so maybe he should just kind of throw it on the field to represent lethal next turn.
Yeah, especially versus. I mean, you really only get like Houndmaster, Savannah High Main. Possibly, you might bust it with bust it open with a Black Knight. Yeah, I don't know. You probably just want to throw it out. It might get some value, but it'll honestly get as much value as it can just being thrown out as a 4/5.
Yeah. It seems like he just sits on that card as like an insurance plan, right?
Yeah.
Okay, Buzzard. To Hyman. Yeah.
That's not bad. Get a good big creature out there.
So Brawl is looking pretty good right now. I kind of want to see some RNG. Hit him in the face with the 5/4 and then Brawl. But then the 2/2, if the Hyman gets destroyed, the 2/2s come out.
Yeah, that's probably why you want to hit the
probably
Hyman
terrible,
first.
yeah. But then doesn't he draw 2 more cards because of the... Yeah. That's why I wasn't particularly... Okay, well, he's milled
out
him.
of cards, though, is the thing.
And then he brawls. Awesome. And the winner is... the Hound! Oh, man. You hate to see that. But you love to see it at the same time.
You love to see the underdog just take it all. Take the entire brawl.
Arcane your shot in the face. Arcane shot in the face. Kill command.
Yeah, at this point...
He's still trying. He has 3 cards to do 19 damage. He can do it, right?
He's also taking fatigue damage, and then Warrior is just healing up with those. There's no way he's going to be able to, like, pass the shield block as well. That's so much.
The 8-mana shield block. Do it. Do it. Why not, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, no other play.
Then he's gonna get taken out. He's gonna get taken out by fatigue. So and he doesn't have any damage in his hand. I wonder what his last card is. The last card in his hand, the sole survivor of his deck, just caught in there.
Boom. Yeah, let's see what it is. My guess is Arcane Shot.
Possibly.
What haven't we seen? Could be another web spinner.
Could also be an angry chicken.
GG. And we'll never know. Come on, Tyson. We wanted to know. Really strong.
It was King Crush all this time.
Even with 3 weapon kills, it just still seemed hopeless for the Face Hunter to deal with all the control.
I just think he made a bunch of misplays, which led him to losing a few exchanges.
Mm-hmm.
He killed the weapon and gave it a bunch of value.
That was a little hard to watch.
Yeah, because he wasn't able to use the boars because he didn't even attack with them because he death bit them already.
I think the early game is what he could not get going. The armor smith into the ghoul just shut him down completely. He dropped his, what was that one drop again? It was the 1/1 boar, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's just it's not good. I think he got at least 5 armor out of the armor smith, and then he dropped something else too right after, and it just died instantly. Skittles, that's what it was. Do you watch Amaz stream at all?
Yeah, I do sometimes. He streams really early though, so.
Yeah, it's perfect time for us here in Japan. He's living in China, so it's great. Sounds like I'm trying to listen to them.
Getting some more show matches. Oh, all the results are up for the brackets now.
Okay, we can throw those on stream.
Hey, you still got first.
Did he?
Cog got second. Never first.
Probably need to refresh this. Oh yeah, look at that. Okay, Yoti wins 4 points. Koronako also 4 points. So yeah, as you can see, these are the points that you win: gold, silver, bronze, and 1 point. 1.4. I guess bronze 2.0. I don't know what that color is supposed to be, but yeah. So as you see, they collect points throughout the season, and by the end of it, it's actually a really cool system. I'm surprised more people don't do it, but yeah, anyone's welcome to enter. You just sign up nice and early. Okay. And it looks like we've got our next match underway. This is going to be a show match, more than certainly. RPG versus Yoti. It's probably a challenge.
Yeah, we're going up against another role-playing game.
Yeah, oh yeah. We had a role-playing game last time, too.
Yeah.
I think, I believe you're allowed to challenge anyone in the league for points as well.
Oh, that's cool.
You do not have to accept, but unless you're on top. If you're on the top or if you're winning, then you need to accept every challenge. It's kind of a cool way.
Oh, so it's like it's sort of like a King of the Hill thing?
Yeah.
You gotta...
Turn 1 fiery war axe. We've seen this before,
Yeah.
but no axe. No axe to return.
It's that warrior. And he goes straight for the face, too. Like the early times. Usually save the second charge.
He's looking to do damage. And turn. Whoa. Is this a pirate deck?
Oh, this might be Face Hunter then, because of the Dread.
Yeah.
Dread Corsair.
It's
that's
so strong.
There is actually it could also be a pirate deck though, because there is sort of like a tier 2, tier 3-ish pirate deck. That's kind of good, but like just not one of the best. Pirates are pretty good because you have like the captain's parrot and everything. There's just so much. I mean, like Because you have the Murloc deck, and then you have the Pirates deck, but no one really talks too much about the Pirates. It's always about the Murlocs.
Yeah, it's always about the aquarium. It's so strong. They buff each other up so nice. I don't know about the pirates though. The pirates is cool. With like,
Yeah.
well, as you can see right now, this is probably the dream opener.
Hmm. Oh man, Face Hunter's gonna be so much better with Death Bite. He's throwing a bunch of Amani Berserkers.
So right now he can kill the Sludge Belcher. Oh wow, and get extra value. So he
Yeah.
just hits that, and that weapon will explode for tons of value.
Mhm. It's gonna be really good. Get a bunch of
Wow.
damage on him too.
Draw some cards. Lore Walker Cho.
Wow. All right.
Oh
That's-
man. Yeah. Oh no.
Lore Walker Cho is also pretty good in a mill deck usually. I'm just putting that out there.
Why is it like every card has made sense, and then there's Lore Walker Cho.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Handing over some of your spells too can be dangerous, especially when it's warrior versus warrior, because then you usually would give them something strong.
Another Despite. Into upgrade. Wow. And then he gives him upgrade, but still.
He's put a really low health too. That's pretty good for the Face Hunter, because I mean usually the problem is that they just don't have enough damage to finish someone off if you go too late in the game.
RPG is looking pretty indestructible right now.
This is a really good start.
To answer your question, Foski, there are Yochi is the Japanese player who is also commentating with Paplico, who is running this tournament, and they're both Japanese and they're in the JCG studio right now in Tokyo. My name is Curtis Sauce Trainer, joined here by my co-commentator.
Oh, is this where I introduce myself?
Yeah, just say your name. Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm also Dylan Jethro Texer's mean.
And we are just doing the English restream of the Japanese stream, which is posted there in chat. So, as much fun as it is to listen to Japanese people talk, not everyone has the ability to understand them. And there it is. Wow. Just as I was explaining that, RPG just beating him down with the face warrior.
He didn't even have to grind for a while.
Yeah. I think he got like the perfect draws. Like the Dread Corsair to Bloodsail turn 3 was devastating. So turn 2 Axe. Well, turn 1 Axe, I guess.
Bloodsail's really good. It's a pretty good card. I mean, like it's like base 2/3, so it just has a bunch of living power, and then it just has bonus attack.
Yeah, I've seen that thing get like 7 attack just so quickly.
Yeah. Gore Howl Blood Corsair.
The Gore Howl Blood
Upgraded
Corsair.
Gore Howl.
And then you can Dread for free.
Yeah.
It's like a free Dread Corsair. I was kind of worried for a little bit. I was like, there's not a whole lot of card draw. He's running through them really quickly. But then he got the Acolyte out, and he got the triple proc off of it, too.
Yeah, Acolyte's really good.
I'm surprised. It worked out really, really well for RPG there.
Acolyte's just such a good card in Warrior, because you have so many ways to activate it, and not only that, you can turn it into like a really damaging creature with a Cruel Taskmaster.
Oh, yeah.
Turn into a 3/2, draw a card.
And then it can trade and draw you another chart. It trades with some nice stuff, too, yeah. The Taskmaster Acolyte combo is really, really strong.
I think Taskmaster is such a really good card.
Warrior.
It's like really versatile.
Yeah. So now with Death's Bite and the Howling Ghoul, is that the name of it? The 1/3 that
Unstable Ghoul.
Unstable Ghoul. So the Unstable Ghoul and the Death's Bite are the two newest additions to Control Warrior that are really adding to like the whole theme of the deck, which is control and like being able to just nick your all your creatures and get like extra buffs off them, either through damaging armor through Armor Smith, or card draw through Acolyte, or even like with Girl Mash and Rage. Like it's really really good synergy.
Not even Divine Shield can stop them. Cause like they'll Divine Shield and then pop it with one of the Death Rattles or something, or even with themselves, and then like scratch them afterwards, and then you can execute.
Oh yeah, so strong. I wouldn't be surprised to see an Inner Rage make its way into the meta. Maybe not in like the highest level meta, but here in open class, I want to see someone bust out the Inner Rage.
Yeah. I love Inner Rage. Inner Rage is fun, especially. Oh, that's how I beat someone. Okay,
It's the Raging Worgen, yeah.
Yeah, Raging Worgen Inner Rage, and then it was like.
So it gives it 3/3, right? Is that what it is?
It's a 3/3. It gets the bonus attack, so it becomes a 4/2 with Wind Fury, and then you get +2 attack from the Enrage, so it's like a 6. It's a 6/2 with Wind Fury.
And then you could give it Rampage.
Yeah, you can give it Rampage
to make it a 9/6 with Wind Fury.
Cruel Taskmaster again.
Yeah, for 11/5.
Yeah.
And all for 5 mana, assuming you have the Worgen out already. Whew, it's a deadly combo.
Worgen's a cool card.
Yeah.
Worgen.
I like, but
we've
only seen the Paladin run it so far, which is so weird.
Yeah.
For like a healing class. Yeah. I think a Paladin would work really well with the they're talking about winter break or summer break.
That's good. There's so many breaks, you can't figure out spring break.
Yeah.
Going to the beach.
I'm actually going to the beach with some friends for the first time here in Tokyo anyway on Saturday.
So you social butterfly, you.
I know, right? I'm gonna go out, and after being like indoors needing it up for like 2 months, just playing video games and streaming and stuff, gonna go to the beach, get some sun, get burned really really badly.
Yeah, I don't. That's the same for me. I don't tan. I was out in the sun for like an hour, or just red.
Yeah, I'm really curious to see what the beaches are like here in Tokyo. The weather is brutal. It's so hot right now. It's just, I mean, it rained today, so it's fine, but like, oh my god. It's unlike anywhere else.
You've been there forever and you haven't gone to the beach once. Jeez.
I've been invited. I just like have been antisocial. Also, this weekend is like the Comic-Con of Tokyo. It's called Comic-Con. There's gonna be lots of cosplayers and like anime stuff. So I'm going to that Friday, and then it's like the most like social weekend I've ever had. Because I got that, and then I got the beach, and then the LJL or whatever. There's like this huge League of Legends tournament on Sunday that I'm going to in Akihabara, which is going to be really cool.
That's how you do it. You knead it up for a while, and then just like it draws people being social towards you.
Yeah, and then they're just like, and then you can't help but go out 3 days in a row.
Yeah, man. Now we gotta take him out somewhere. We gotta pay for his food too.
Oh my god. Yeah, that's how you do it. You just make people want you. Yeah, so we've got these Hearthstone tournaments every week on Thursday. So feel free to tune in. If you want to hear more from myself or Jethro Text, you can tweet either of us. Our Twitters are on stream there. Or just tune in on Thursdays and ask questions on the stream. We're always checking it out here for you guys. I also commentate the League of Legends. We are currently searching for a co-caster. So it's myself as well as different people. Sometimes I solo commentate. Sometimes we try people out. But we'll see. We haven't decided on a permanent co-caster yet. But those are on Monday. So feel free to tune in for that. And outside of that, yeah, I stream a lot of League of Legends solo queue. I stream Hearthstone as well. My stream is twitch.tv/GGWPJP, which is, just think of it as GG Well Played JP for Japan. So yeah, you can follow me on Twitch. and you can sell yourself out a little bit if you'd like, Jethro Tex.
I don't have much to sell out. I'm not streaming.
You don't stream, you don't do anything. Okay, well there you have it.
No.
So feel free to let us know. So that's the end of the stream. Thanks for tuning in, guys.
Yeah. Okay.
And
It's X-Peke.
yeah, Xpeke and a bunch of other people I don't even know. But Gunners, I would actually love some Gunners.
I have Gunners.
How are they?
They're pretty good. Actually, I think I might bring them to tournaments because my eyes start hurting from playing too much.
Awesome. Yeah, I'll be back in September, so I'll be hitting up some tournaments. We'll have to play some video games.
Yeah, I can house you for 3 days again.
Sick. All right. Thanks for tuning in, guys.
All right.
Cheers.
See you next time.